Hmm. Yo, what up? What up? What up? Oh boy. What up, YouTube? What's going on out there with y'all today? NFL, shoot, NFL, college football. Yesterday was crazy. Sneaker Tyler Radio was good, bro. Already hit me up with a don't know. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. What's good with you, my guy? What is good with you? Man, Sunday, and sneakers never actually sleep. A lot of stuff never actually sleeps, man. A lot of stuff going on today. I've been seeing a bunch pop up on Twitter. Z Sneaker has been putting out information on new shoes that are dropping. We're always hearing about something, man. What's good with everybody today? Let's give it some time. See some people hop up on in here. Hey, yo, Tyler, did you see Jalen Hurts' cleats today? He had on a pair of 11s, right? And the 11s he had on them things said John Air. Look at this. John Air on his cleats. Now that word John, and there's a close up of it, right? If you from that tri-state area, like you know what John is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a noun. It could be a person, a place, or a thing. You know what I mean? So that's actually kind of dope. He had that on the shoe down there in Tampa. What a game that was, man. What a game. What a game that was today. What's going on out there by YouTube, man? Yeah, we live right now. Shout out to you guys. I'm just popping up in here on a Sunday evening, saying what's up, seeing what's going on. Yeah, I mean, just trying to talk to the people. If y'all got some questions, I got some answers for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just one of those type of times. I sent the link out to my compadres. We'll see if when they see it, if they possibly come on. If not, it's all good. Yeah, I mean, I think I saw sometime earlier Mr. Think was out there like cutting grass or some shit. So he might be a minute if he gets on. I was listening on the radio. We driving up in the big. What the hell do you even do for work, bro? You talking about you driving all the time. What the hell do you even do for work? I meant to ask you that a long time ago. What you even doing for work, my guy? What you got going on out there? Shoot. Construction. I did not know that's what you did. Of all the things I thought you did, I did not know you did construction. So you a tradesman. Nice. You're a tradesman. What do you do in construction? Are you like a general laborer? You work any of the heavy machinery? You a welder? Like what do you do out there? So you're a general laborer, huh? All right. I did not. Of all the things I thought you did, that was the last thing I thought. But now maybe that makes sense why you're always wearing gloves when you're doing reviews. An architect, really? You're an architect, okay? I did not know that. I did not know that. Damn, you learn something new every day. You learn something new every day. Y'all see the QR code I got there, man. For those of y'all that are flipping through right now, the QR code is going to take you to the One Pair at a Time podcast channel, man. If you guys have not checked out one of our Saturday morning lives that we do every Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, you guys have been missing out. You guys have been missing out on the conversation I have with my guys, Jay Elevate, Mr. Think I'm Possible, and Purple Haze. But what's good with y'all today, man? It's like 6:50 here on the East Coast, down here in South Florida. You know what I mean? NFL's going on today. Freaking I think the main game is going to be that Dallas Packers game going on tonight. So we'll see. We'll see what's up. You know what I'm saying? It should be a good one, but a lot happened today around the NFL. I saw during that Giants game, that dude Malik Neighbors, man, blew his knee out trying to jump in the air. Shit. Eagles had a tough one down there against Tampa today, man. They did. We squeaked it out. Matter of fact, most people had us going at least 500 against these first four teams that we opened up against. But the fact that we 4-0, hey, this is what it is. It goes mountain service as well. I'll be in and out, my guy. Hey, it's all good, man. It's all good. I appreciate you being up in here right now. You know what I'm saying? You know. As far as these shoes are concerned, though, man, look, they've been, like I said, they've been putting out more and more here with some of these damn shoes. And, you know, we're about a couple of days away from October 1st, and really we're going to be in that last quarter here of 2025. And we're going to see what it's going to be looking like, man. We're going to see what it's going to be looking like. But 26 looks like it's gearing up to be something nice with more and more we're finding out. You know what I'm saying? But we're not out of 2025 yet. You know what I'm saying? We're not out there yet. We still got some time here before we transition over to 26. But I know a lot of y'all gearing up for a lot. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all gearing up for a lot. But hey, a lot of this stuff here that has been released as of late, it's going to be on sale at some point soon. Some of it is already on sale. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you guys are looking around trying to reach back on some of this stuff, you know, like I know, listen, it's like, oh, I'll pick them up at some point. But at some point, you going to have to end up going on GOAT and StockX and places like that in order to try to find you a pair, because they're going to dry up. So don't let it dry up too fast. Josiah Keys, what up, bro? What's up with you, my guy? How you doing, man? Josiah Keys, what's good with you, bro? I'm just out here kicking it today, man. You know, it's out here kicking it right now, live. Nothing crazy going on. Just trying to see what's up. If y'all got questions today, I got answers. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got questions, I got answers. So if you got any questions, go ahead and shoot them over to me. You know? Now, if you're asking me the secret to the universe, don't, because I don't know. Don't ask me that. I don't know that. But shout out to everybody out there, man. What's good? What's good? Shoot. Oh, man. Speaking of holiday coming up, I seen they had a couple shirts apparently from Jordan Brand. They're going to be releasing. Question number, what's your top sneaker for 2025? What's my top shoe? Or overall, Josiah? Top shoe overall, or just, I got my Eagles and Bucks jersey on same time just in case. Bro, that game's over. That game's over. Eagles already took that game. All-time favorite shoe. Wow. All-time favorite shoes, probably the Jordan 1 Chicago, to be honest with you. All-time favorite. The one that started it all. Favorite model for 2025 is the new LeBron 22. Yeah, that new LeBron they got coming out, man. I'm interested to see what it looks like in hand. So they'll be releasing here this week the 40Ks. That'll be interesting. I'm wondering what the stock numbers are going to look like on that shoe because I don't know. Stock numbers might be slim pickings on that joint. Slim pickings, but you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Slim pickings. You know. Shoot. Question 4. Hardest sneaker to cop overall. Anything almost escaped and never. Man, the hardest shoe to cop ever. Besides those lost and founds. You know what I'm saying? This year, I mean, listen, it was a toss up as far as whether or not you was gonna get those undefeateds, right? You had to listen. Whether or not you was gonna hit them undefeateds had this effect. All right, this is what was going on. Yeah, it had your boy's heart beating, as a lot of people. It had it beaten out there. You know what I'm saying? Jason C, what's good with you, bro? All right. But I would say those undefeated. I mean, the brick by bricks, it was ample opportunity, but when it came to the undefeateds, like you essentially only had one real place to try to get them from. So, even though there's a lot of W's that went out there was more L's that happened. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. What's up with your kicks? What kicks you looking to grab rest of the year? There's some heat still coming. Facts, there are. Let's see. I mean, you know what? This is a good question. Let me go ahead and bring this one on up. So some of this is 2026 stuff, but I think I might go after these Shadow 10s. I think, but for real. Black Cat 4s, they're gonna be there. Bugs Bunny 8s, they definitely gotta come home. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what else we got here. I was gonna go after these green joint 3s here, but I think I might actually pass on them, to be honest with you. The 35th anniversaries, I'm undecided as to whether or not I'm gonna try for those. Maybe. They're way more subtle, and everyone keeps telling me about how the uppers are supposed to be a 3M. The whole upper is supposed to be 3M. Okay, there we go. 3M reflective. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's a dope little feature on there. Okay. Wow. So that's much like the green beans, but it's hard to tell because this is like a different upper. So maybe those are on the list. Obviously, I'm gonna try for the Travises. Gamma 11s. I need a pair of Gamma 11s because I have. Damn, I got all these boxes behind me. I have a pair of Gamma 11s, but it's the original pair. So I need a pair here for 2025. I need an updated pair. And truth be honest, like I like the higher cut patent leather a little bit better than the low cut. These Houston, Atlanta, Vegas 11s. I think that's going to be a pass. I'm not interested in those. Rare Air 11s. I was interested in those originally. But honestly, I think at this point with the Rare Airs, they're not bad. They're not bad. I don't know. I may spin the block for those. I'm gonna get to your question here in a second, Josiah. For those of y'all that don't know, I actually was fortunate enough to hit on a pair of these Tokyo 5. So as soon as I get them in, I will give y'all a review on those. You know what I'm saying? But here we go. Like, listen, this right here, the Chicago one low, this is top dog for me. You know, like I want these and these Miami Hurricane threes. These gotta come home. These Miami Hurricane threes, they gotta come home for your boy. They got to. And taxi 12s. I know I named a lot. I named a lot coming home, but if I had to narrow it down, Gammas, taxis, Jordan 1 low Chicago's, these Miami threes, and yeah. Those are like the top ones. Anything else would be icing on the cake. Hurricane threes over bricks. Who said that? Who said Hurricane threes over the bricks? Question 5. Do you have a spending limit? If so, what is your stopping point? I know it's entirely depending on the shoe. Listen, bro. The last shoe I paid resale for, which I probably should have waited on, was the Jordan 4 SB Navies. And I probably should have waited, but no one knew. You know, if you looked at what happened with the Pine Greens, you know, I waited on those, and then they just kept climbing in price. These, they climbed, and now they came back down. So I could have saved myself at least a good $80 to $90 on them. But you never know. You never know what a shoe's going to do, man. So as far as a limit is concerned, like, it just matters a lot of times how much I actually really, really like a shoe. Like the Jordan 4 Brick by Bricks. Yeah, I paid resale for those as well. But I really wanted that shoe, one of a kind. You know what I'm saying? First of its kind, one of a kind. So I said, let me go ahead and make the move to add this, right? And again, with the Jordan 4 SB Navies, same thought process. Same thought process on them. I like the list. Chicago 1 low, Rare Air 11s, Taxi 12s for me. Those Soulfly 3s are so, yeah, the Soulfly 3s are real nice. And once they open up that raffle, I will go down to the Soulfly store and put in for a raffle on them joints. I will drive that hour and a half drive down there to Miami and put in for them, because why not? Why not? And speaking of Soulfly, they actually dropped, they had the Taxi 12s and they dropped them on their app, first come, first serve, which was wild to me. Appreciate your thought on that. Makes her a very special shoe. And I think you said it very well. Need to stop putting them against other shoes and embrace it like we did the green. Yeah. I mean, look, I mean, there's always going to be comparison out here of sneakers from time to time, right? Like you're always going to put one shoe against the other based on popularity, resale, you know what I'm saying, hype, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? So in those aspects, like for example, this 35th anniversary pair of the Jordan 5s, like, can you really put them up against the Awake Pink 5s? I mean, because they both have pink, but they're it's two entirely different spectrums of the silhouette. You know what I mean? So, you know, based on the storytelling and the Easter egg of the numbering inside the Awakes and all that, there's no way these were going to be, you know, these things are going to be more popular than the pink Awakes, you know? Actually, Nike Dunk Low Retro Brown is my after party shoe. I want those and the LeBron 22s this year. My rarest shoe, I mean, my rarest shoe. All right. When we say rare shoe, like a shoe that they only made but so many pairs of, or what? Like, what are we deeming rare? Because when I think rare, that's what I'm talking about. You know, when I think rare shoe, that's what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, do I have like Travis Scott? Yes, I have those. Like, but a lot of people got Travis Scotts. You know, maybe not particularly these, right? But maybe they have some of the other ones. You know, I don't have Frag Highs or nothing like that. You know, there's people out there that have them, and they made, you know, they obviously made more than 10 pairs, but I would say in terms of numbers, maybe once I get them in hand, maybe I'll go with the Tokyos. I don't know. The Tokyo 5s as the rarest shoe. You know, I can't think of anything that I have that's like rare in that aspect. So, you know, but I'll tell you this, like, with what Nike's doing now, no shoe's gonna be rare anymore. You know, like the rarity of sneakers is going out the window. You know, this is going out the window now that they started releasing shoes that only released in specific cities like that, like these Tokyo 5s. You know what I mean? Like, because think about it from this perspective too. There's the Paris Dunks, right? If Nike opening that vault like that, Paris Dunks could be a shoe that they bring out. What if they actually gave us? What if they actually mended whatever that company is that holds the rights to Freddy Krueger, and they actually give us some like legit Freddy Dunks? Yeah, Nike's probably going to have to pay money to be able to bring that shoe out. So I don't know. I don't know if it'd be worth it to them. What's a shoe you would show off to a sneaker collector if they saw your collection? What are you pulling out? Man, it's first thing I'm really going to think of is the OGs I got personally. I would go with the OGs that I have because, you know, listen, these things like these Travises and stuff like that, like the Undefeateds, the Brick by Bricks, like they're nice, they're great talking pieces, but it's, to me, as nice as they are, and I know the hype behind them, like they don't necessarily intrinsically carry the same weight that a lot of these OG sneakers that I saw Mike actually play in. I said, yo, I want those and couldn't get them when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? So those are the ones I'd probably be showing off. The Chicago 1s, 2s, you know, the pack of 3s. And shout out to Jordan Brand for bringing True Blue 3s back next year. That'll complete my OG Jordan 3 pack. No hype. What's good with you, bro? What's good with you out there? You know, once they drop the OG Fire Red 4s, that'll complete my Jordan 4 pack. You know what I'm saying? Same thing if they bring the Silver Tongue Fire Red 5s, which probably won't see those next year, maybe 2-3 years from now. You know, I'll be able to complete the 5 pack. So, you know. So, what's good, Ken Norton? What's good with you, bro? How's everybody doing today, man? How are things out there on the West Coast, bro? LeBron Space Jams or MJ? I mean, personally, MJ Space Jams over LeBron Space Jams. You know what it is, Tyler? Like, unfortunately for LeBron, like, his career is going to always be in said shadow of MJ in a sense. I don't want to say shadow, but everything he does is going to be overly scrutinized because MJ did it first. Like, I feel as though if they use any other player besides MJ, well, I don't want to say any other player, but any other superstar player besides MJ to redo Space Jam like that, I'm sure it probably well more received because a lot of people want to hate on LeBron. And listen, some of their gripes are valid that they have against him. Some of the gripes are valid, but a lot of people want to hate on LeBron and not necessarily provide him his flowers because it's like if you give any ground to in any way to LeBron over MJ, like it's going to cause a problem. It's going to cause a problem. You know what I'm saying? It's going to cause a major problem. Yeah, I mean, so the fact that it's LeBron that did Space Jam 2, I know why, but again, like it just goes to show the comparison they're trying to make from MJ to. And here's the thing, bro, like they've used basketball players in other movies before. Like think of Blue Chips, think of He Got Game. They could have used LeBron to make an entirely different basketball movie, but instead they decided to make a sequel to Space Jam. They decided to make a sequel to Space Jam instead of just giving him his own thing. So now, one, you got to try to live up to the original. That's number one. And if you notice in that movie how much they referenced stuff from the first one, rightfully so, because obviously all the Looney Tune characters are in there. You know what I mean? But in a sense, they almost, they almost kind of retold the same story in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, what up, Jay? What up, Jay? I sent you a link, bro. If you able to hop on. If not, it's all good. So in that aspect, I feel as though that they probably should have just provided him his own. They should have provided him his own movie separate of Space Jam, and because look, what was that movie Kyrie was in where he played the old man and they brought NBA players? Like, had they used anybody else? John Parham, what's good with y'all? What's good with everybody? They could have used MJ, they could have used LeBron to do any other thing, and they decided to do a reboot of Space Jam. Like, Uncle Drew, thanks, Jay. Like, and look at all the movies Shaq was in. Shaq was in Blue Chips, and then he did that movie where he was something Man of Steel or something like that, where he played like some superhero. You know what I'm saying? Like, so in a sense, part of all this scrutiny between LeBron versus MJ is due to the fact that, you see this stuff happening before your eyes, what they're trying to do. Oh, Shazam, was he in Shazam? No, he wasn't Shazam. Was it Shazam? Oh, Shaq did quite a few movies. But again, they could have done a basketball movie with LeBron and done something completely different. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, remember every movie, but Shazam. No, it wasn't. Okay, hold on a second. We're going to look this up. So we're all on, so we can all be on the same damn page. All right. Shaq movies. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, Shaq was in Uncle Drew also? Damn. All right. Hold on a second. All right. So here we go. Let's go to catalog. Kazam. Okay. That's what it was. Kazam. Yo, if y'all have not seen Blue Chips, it's Anthony Hardaway. Anthony Hardaway's in it. Penny Hardaway, rather, right? You don't know him as Anthony. But Shaq's in it too. Like, Blue Chips It's an old movie from the 90s, but yo, this movie right here, Blue Chips, I'm trying to tell y'all right now, that's a great, great freaking movie. So we got Kazam. I think he had like a cameo in Good Burger, but here we go. Man of Steel. Or it was called Steel, rather. And he has some big ass freaking hammer too in that joint. What else we got? Yeah, I mean he had cameos and stuff in other movies, but you know what I'm saying is when they take in basketball players and they putting them in movies, you didn't have to do a sequel to Space Jam. Like you didn't. You didn't. But I don't know. Y'all let me know. Shout out to everybody tapped in right now. You know what I'm saying? Shazam is a movie, but definitely not with Shaq. Yeah, nah. Space Jam should have been a series. Space Jam 2, Shaq. Space Jam 3, Kobe. Yeah, but how many times the people from the Monstars going to come back, though, bro? Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Like, again, like it's... Listen, for all the reasons we're talking about right now, there's same reasons why people said they shouldn't have done a Happy Gilmore 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, for y'all that seen the Happy Gilmore 2, overall, I was entertained, but that last 45 minutes, I feel like they stretched that out like way too damn much, bro. Way too damn much. They could have done something a little different with Happy Gilmore too. Like a great, like 85% of that movie was great. The last 15%, I was like, all right, this is dragging out. This is way too much nonsense going on right now. There are a million type of Looney Tune villains. Could be anyone. How many times can they drive cars? We are on Fast. Okay, now listen. Okay. Now see. The thing with Fast and Furious is, if you notice though, the first one was really about him being a detective and the racing. The second one, Brian, he flees to Miami. There's a lot of racing involved. And he's on the run, but he goes undercover again, helping out to try to clear, basically to get the rap sheet off of him, right? Because he lets Dom go. The third one is a whole other situation. It don't even include the original characters, but there's a cameo of Dominic Toretto, Vin Diesel's character, halfway through the credits where he goes and races the I forget the kid's name in there, but the new DK. Yeah, what up, Mr. Think? What up? All right. So it changed up. Then the fourth one, okay. Now the fourth one, I think had started the best in terms of the storyline is concerned. Like, G-Fish, what's good, bro? EAGLES, Eagles, baby. What's good? The fourth one of the Fast and Furious series, I think, was phenomenal with the way they did the storytelling in there. Like, they kind of started to transition kind of away from the racing just a little bit, in a sense, but the storytelling was crazy in that. Donkey Kong. And truth be honest, bro, in Tokyo Drift, I didn't think, I didn't think Bow Wow did a bad job with his role. I think he's the most recognizable, right, out of everybody in there, but he didn't, his part didn't overshadow the totality of that story. You know what I mean? AJ Brown going to request a trade. Watch. Listen, bro, I'm gonna tell you this. with the way. The real issue for the Eagles is they got no continuity. They have no continuity when it comes to their offensive coordinator. That crap is changing every year. Every year, bro. Since Jalen's been in the league, he's had the same offensive coordinator twice. Now, to that aspect, A.J. Brown was never an all-pro with Tennessee. He was all-pro with the Eagles. But look at the offenses they was running at that time. With what I watched today, like, it's ridiculous the things they're doing. It is. And honestly, if you go back and watch the All-22, bro, Rob T, what's good? Hold on a second. The defense gives up chunks, but today they. All right, hold on a second. Let me table this. Let me finish my AJ Brown point first. All right. The thing with AJ Brown is he is rightfully so frustrated. And listen, I give all due respect to Jalen Hurts. That's my guy. He, as the leader of that football team, is trying to toe the company line and not necessarily throw his coaches under the bus. But if you think that man now frustrated with what's going on, he is. Now, to that aspect, the Eagles, from last year on into this year, we have won 20 straight games. 20 straight games. Including the last year's run of the playoffs and Super Bowl. Defense. Listen. What happened today should not have happened with the way we were up. But guess what? That's the NFL because, look, the Rams had us beat. And we came back and beat them. Now, Tampa Bay almost beat us. Well, they can't. The best they could have done is tied us and took it into overtime, and then we see what happens there. But we held them off. The defense did what they were supposed to do. And when you look at it, we had 2 takeaways on them, plus I think 2 sacks on Baker Mayfield, but they sacked us a few more times, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Shoot. John Parham, I mean, yeah. Rob T, what's good? What's good? Mr. Think, what's good? What's good, everybody up in the chat right now, man? What's good with y'all? What is good with y'all? You know, tonight going to be a game between the Packers and Cowboys. Well, at least we hope so. We shall see. Cowboys got shellacked by the Bears last week, so I don't know. Yeah, listen, all due respect, I'm happy Baker Mayfield was able to turn his career around. I'm happy he was, you know. Unfortunately, Johnny Manziel should have took a page out of Baker Mayfield's book, you know, but it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But, man, we are, what are we? 2 days away, Cowgirls getting cooked. Hey, we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. Guys, this QR code I got up in here, if anybody new up in here, man, y'all Ghost Watchers, make sure y'all check this link. Sub up to One Pair at a Time podcast, man. What happened with the Niners today? You know what? Since we talking about football right now, let me check all these damn scores. Let's check the scores. What's happened today? Yo, if y'all a Tennessee Titan fan, I'm sorry for you guys. Y'all starting a rookie quarterback, blown out 26-0 today. That was bad, but New England blew out Carolina 42-13. If you're a Panthers fan today, Giants beat the undefeated Chargers with their backup quarterback. They benched Russell Wilson. You know what I'm saying? Hold on a second. Let me go ahead. Let's see these scores, right? Let's take a look. Since we're talking about football right now, we'll get back to the sneaker stuff here in a minute. All right. Let's see here. So we got, I told y'all, 26-9. Listen, to goose egg an NFL team is hard work, yo. To goose egg an NFL team, that's crazy. So shout out to, and Houston was 0-3 prior to this game. You see it here. You see it here. Now, someone said AJ was going to request a trade. The thing is he might, but he did just sign a new contract just last year or the year before. So I don't know. Anyways, let's see here. Buffalo beat out New Orleans. Los Angeles beat Indianapolis. Indianapolis has been playing pretty good with that QB they signed off of the Giants. Kansas City beat Baltimore. I don't know what's up with Baltimore, man. I don't know. Patriots are better than you think. I mean, listen, there's an old saying when it comes to football or sports in general. You are what your record says you are. You are what your record says you are. So guess what? If your record is 2-2, you're a 500 football team. If you 0-4, you're an 0-4 football team. Like, you're not a winning team. Like, unless you got more wins than you do losses, you are not a winning football team. Period. And the thing about the NFL is it don't matter how you win games. Only college football takes into effect style points. How does it look? You know, in the NFL, it don't matter because when you get to the playoffs, you don't care if your team wins ugly. You're not going to be sitting there complaining like, oh, I wish they did this, that, and the third. They won the damn game. They won the game. You know what I'm saying? They won the game. So Las Vegas and Chicago got 43 seconds left. That game's only a 1-point difference. Jacksonville beat San Fran today. Holy shit. Damn. What's up with the Niners, bro? Detroit beat Cleveland. That's crazy. Detroit beat Cleveland after, who did Cleveland just beat last week? I forgot who they played last week, but they just came off a big win last week. To me, listen, this Giants game, them beating the 3-0 Chargers today, that was huge. Oh, Green Bay. Thank you, John. That's right. Cleveland just beat Green Bay last week. Like, Dallas and Green Bay both got beat last week by teams that, for all intents and purposes, are deemed inferior to them on paper. But that's the parody of the NFL, yo. That's the parody of the NFL. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes down sometimes. So it is what it is. The truth. I mean, he did all right. Bears blocked Vegas field goal for the win. Hey, there's been a lot of blocked kicks this year. Special teams is showing up and showing out this year. Special teams is showing up and showing out this year. It's been a huge factor so far within the first couple of weeks of the NFL. Huge factor. You know what I'm saying? Huge factor. But let's get back to some of these kicks, y'all, because there was some stuff I saw that they're talking about here for 2026 that I'm like, hold on a second. Let me go to Sneaker Bar Detroit. Let's see here. Sneaker Bar Detroit had some things that they showed and some upcoming stuff too. I wanted to get y'all's opinion on some of this. All right. So they announced for 2026 these guys right here, these laser threes. It's going to be hard to see, but these are the Michael Jordan's Air Jordan 3 lasers set to release in 2026. All right, let me bring this up for y'all. It says here, inspired by his one-of-one pair that was gifted for his 40th birthday. So what do y'all think about these, man? What do y'all think about these? These Jordan 3 lasers that are going to be dropping. Yeah, Rob T, for real, bro. A lot of block. Eagles had a block punt today. These are dope. Inspired by a one-of-one pair. So Nike is digging deep into the vault and gonna produce a one-of-one pair. Now, here's the thing. Nike's been good about changing up a few things on some of these quote-unquote one-of-ones or grails, if you have it, right? Even the Tokyo 5s, like, while the uppers are similar, there's a couple features on there that are a little bit different, actually, from the original pair that released to Tokyo only. You know, when I get my pair in and drop that review, I'll let y'all know what's up. But they're not going to look exactly like these, but this is the one-of-one pair that Mike allegedly had out there. So let me know how y'all feel about these. You know, let me know. I think these are going to be pretty dope. I like these. Something different. Something different. I know Z Sneaker had been talking about whether or not they was going to bring back out a Jordan 4 laser. Whether or not they do it, I'm not 100% sure. Something else they just announced. I know we talked about this on Saturday. These guys right here, the Jordan 1 elephant prints. Now, these are supposed to be releasing this December, actually. So they're due out in like 2 months, which we haven't heard nothing about these. Like, usually all these other shoes have been leaked. These were on the DL. You know what I'm saying? Translucent outsole, says Flight on the bottom. You know, I like that little jump man they got there stitched into the toe. How y'all feeling about these? You know what I mean? Yeah, John, I want these too. Yeah, no hype. Yeah, I like them. There's something different. I like them, you know? And the fact that we're just now finding out about them, I don't think we're going to get visual fatigue of these. And by the time they release, people are going to be like, nah, I don't want them no more. So we shall see. We shall see. We got a date apparently now for the Off-Whites, which they're saying the Alaskas are going to release here springtime of 2026. So, you know, it's we're just about in October now. So springtime's like, you know, beginning of spring is like February, March, and April. If I had to predict when they're going to drop these, they could do it in February because of All-Star Weekend time, which it would make it a major drop, even though they got other stuff they're looking to drop during All-Star time. I think if they were to bring these out, I would probably say March, but more than likely, you're probably looking at like an April drop. I'm good on the Off-Whites. I got elephant prints. Hey, listen, not for nothing, bro. Like, even if you don't really like the Off-Whites, you might as well try. You might as well try for them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be good trade bait. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be good trade bait. So in that aspect, why not? Why not? You know, why not? In that aspect, why not? I mean, get them in hand and then go from there. You know what I'm saying? Get them in hand and go from there. And do we have any update on these Costco SBs dropping? When did they say these are actually coming out? It just says holiday 2025. We still don't have a release date for these Costco joints. I know a lot of y'all want these, but let me know in the chat who gonna be lining up outside Costco if you got one near you to try to cop you a pair of these Costco SBs. And I guarantee you it's gonna come in like a rotisserie chicken box. You know, it's gonna come in a rotisserie chicken box. We gonna see though. We gonna see. We gonna see. Overall, man, I mean, look, now that the storm has kind of calmed down on these Jordan 5 Tokyos, y'all. How many y'all now that you've had a day to kind of think about it, how many y'all are good on that shoe or are still watching prices to see if the Tokyo 5s come down and then you might actually snag a pair? Let's see what these prices are looking like right now on StockX. Now, they probably have not fluctuated that much due to the fact that people don't yet have pairs in hand. You know what I'm saying? No hype pass. Are you passing on the Tokyo 5s? Is that what you're talking about? Pass on Tokyo 5s? Let's see. Prices on them. The 11.5 has fluctuated a little bit by a few dollars. The 12 has. Okay, so mid 400. So based on this, I'm thinking if these are only at mid 400s right now, I'm thinking once people get pairs in hand, I think these are going to drop to the high 3s, low 4s. High 3s, low 4s. And at that point, but here's the thing too, like we're about to kick, you know, people are about to get their shoes, but we're about to kick things off here in October early with like the LeBron 40Ks on the way, you know, and not for nothing. I bet you there's more people going for those than you think. I bet you there's more people going for those than you think, you know. Let's just take a look here at Sneakers App real quick. Oh, I didn't know they was dropping the sushi clubs. Hold on, we still got some. I've heard some stories about these sushi clubs. The materials on here are supposed to be really good. You know, granted, I know it's an all-white Air Force One, but apparently the materials they built with these are supposed to be really good, though. I think we had somebody that hit on these. I need Rare Air 11s, Gammas, and the Griffies, and I'm good for the year. I think I'm going to pass on the Black Cat 4s and maybe... Whoa. You passing on the Black Cats and the Chicago Lows, my guy? You passing on them? I still want them, but I'll wait. And if that size 14 presents itself, I want them. Okay, that's cool. But damn, you really, I mean, look, I know with the Black Cat 4s, people are like, oh, it's just an all black 4, but still, like, when you see what they go for retail wise, like, why? I mean, excuse me, resale wise, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, you should. I think you should definitely look to try to pick those up. And based on that, look what happened with Black Cat 3s. Black Cat 3s have done nothing but climb. Even though people were talking about they hated the patent leather on them joints, they've done nothing but climb. You know what I'm saying? So why not? Why not? And the Griffey Clearwaters, are those coming out this year? Is that what you're talking about? No hype? The Clearwaters? The Clearwaters are coming out this year? I thought they was 2026. I thought Clearwaters was 2026. Oh, my guy hit me with some info here. So apparently the Frag Union, the black and blue pair, let me put it up there for y'all. The black and blue pair, they're coming out right in February. Retail on those $200. Total stock 15,000 pairs. But 200 on them. How many of y'all in the chat going after them joints? Nike, Kobe, Air Force One, purple raffles up on Foot Locker. Okay, that's good info, Rob T. That's good info. If y'all interested in those. Now, look, I like the other Air Force One purple joints that they put out versus these, personally. But shout out to anybody going after them Kobe's, man. Matter of fact, I think there's a black carbon fiber Kobe that's supposed to be on the way too. Those are supposed to be coming out. My man said I got too many LeBrons in my sight for these Black Cat 4s. You love you some LeBron. You love you some LeBron. 2 or 3 of the black. Damn, you double and tripling up on Black Cat 4s. All right. I mean, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. I'm not mad at it at all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I agree with. I want the Air Force One with the React. I got that soft yellow. Listen, I got a pair of Nike running shoes with that React foam in there. And I must say, like, it's definitely good to run in. You know what I'm saying? King Midas, what's good with you, bro? What's good, hey, everyone? If you're enjoying the content, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to these amazing channels. Mr. Think, J Elevate, Where Your Kicks. Appreciate it. One pair. Hey, speaking of one pair, if you look up top left corner of your screen, I have the QR code for the One Pair at a Time podcast channel, man. Me and my guys go live every Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, man. So appreciate that, King Midas. Appreciate you being up there. How you doing? Wore my soft yellow yesterday. Super comfortable. Do you think, all right, do y'all think they should use that Nike React in more shoes? Should they use it in more shoes like that? That React foam, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need the Rejuvenator up too. Oh, that's good freaking thinking, bro. Let me go ahead and pull that Rejuvenator link while we're at it. Let me get that while we're at it. That's another one. That's another one there. Let me deep dive into that joint real quick. React in a Jordan. Yeah, I mean, like at least the insole foot pad could be that Nike React, right? Because everyone's talking about comfortability. So what if you did the same shoe, but you put a more comfortable insole foot pad in there? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if you put a more comfortable insole foot pad in that joint? What if you did it that way? Because I feel like if you did it that way, then people wouldn't necessarily have, they would not have the ability to complain, right, about the comfortability of the shoe at that point. Because then You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same shoe, but now you getting that more, you getting more comfortability. So how do y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about that? All right, hold on a second. Rejuvenator link. Hell yeah, I just switched that QR code. Takes you right there to Rejuvenator. Takes you right into it. Takes you right into that Rejuvenator. Y'all need it, man. You can use that promo code WYK26. But using the link will should automatically put the code in there for y'all. You know? Automatically. Put that React in a Jordan 4. But now that they reshaped the shoe, though, you don't necessarily hear too many people complaining that much anymore about the comfortability of the Jordan 4 since they reshaped it, right? So I don't know. I don't know if that necessarily needs it, but definitely in a Jordan 1, it would be beneficial in those. Jordan 2s don't necessarily need it. Threes are definitely more comfortable because of the air unit in the heel. But air unit plus Nike React, air unit plus Nike React, the 4s y'all said, the 5s are kind of flat too, even though they got the air unit in there. Around the comfort is good, but the bottom is still yeah, but if it's, listen, that's the thing about Air Force Ones. Like, when you look at them, they're flat per se, but that midsole on an Air Force One is pretty thick. Pause. You know what I'm saying? And so that plus the Nike React, which is a way thicker insole foot pad, I think would definitely be beneficial. Mike about to get booed out of jail. Yeah, I bet you he probably is. I bet you he probably is. You know what I'm saying? And the Cowboys ain't been doing that well. The Cowboys have not been doing that well at all. What time is the start of that game? 8 o'clock or 8:30? Rob T. I want more React foam. Yeah, I mean, listen, if they do it, great. Will they do it? I'm not 100% sure. I'm not. They're reserving the 8:15 on NBC. Okay, so we still got some time. Got about 30 minutes for that game kicks off. Listen, I know today's a football Sunday. A lot of you football heads been watching the game. Appreciate y'all being tapped in. Please hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Use that QR code if you need some Rejuvenator for them shoes, y'all. There's a QR code. It'll take you right there. WYK26. Save yourself 10% off. And do not forget, one pair at a time. That's the QR code for it. I know the art looks the same, but I'm telling you it's different. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all indeed, man. Appreciate y'all indeed. So, that being said, y'all, I mean, what we got? Packers -6. They cover. Ooh. Oh, Packers -6. I think Packers going to take that game. I don't know if I would take that spread. I'm not a betting man like that. I'm not sure. Look, the problem is you don't know what you're getting out of Jordan Love. You don't know what you're getting out of Jordan Love. And sometimes the Cowboys, this is a big game. Cowboys may show up for this game, I don't know if they're 6.5 point. The Packers are 6.5 point favorite at Dallas, though. Man. I would rather bet the win versus the spread. To be honest with you, they're trying to tease you with that 6.5 instead of a total 7. Facts. They are. I would bet the win, not the spread. I'd stay away from the spread. You know, Johnny West. He said my girlfriend broke up with me on a Saturday, so I stole her wheelchair. Guess who came crawling back to me this morning? Hey, you know what's funny about that? What's funny about that is there was a guy who put out a short who he was talking to a girl who was in a wheelchair and trying to get her number. And I forgot how the whole conversation with them went. All I remember though is that she says something to him about what kind of person she was and like what he thought she was. And all he said to her was, I know for a fact you ain't gonna be able to get up and walk up out of my life. Oh, and the thing is the girl's homegirl just had to turn and start laughing because dude was spot on with that comment. I mean, she was strapped up in a wheelchair, so of course she ain't gonna be able to get up and walk out. She's gonna have to wheel her ass up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, the internet is undefeated. The internet is undefeated. So, Johnny West, shout out to you for triggering that the memory of that post that I saw. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. So, man. Just go up the stairs. I don't know. Well, if she's still in your house, that's not technically a breakup now, is it, Johnny? It's not a breakup if she's still in your house, bro. Just because you walking up the stairs. That just means you want some peace and quiet if y'all arguing. But women are resourceful. Women are resourceful though. Women are resourceful. Yeah, I mean, everybody up in here know for a fact women are resourceful when it comes to trying to find something out about you. You know what I mean? They'll do ghost accounts. They'll get random people to call. You think you getting away with something? They're detectives. Oh yeah. Now here's the other thing too. If you catch a woman, what's so crazy is like there's so many videos out there of dudes catching their girl cheating of some kind, right? And the first thing that chick will try to do is gaslight that dude. Like, why are you going through my phone? Oh, you don't trust me? Like, wait a minute. I plainly caught you cheating and you yelling at me for going through your phone. Like, instead of saying, damn, I got caught. Nah. She go ahead and gaslight old dude. You know what I'm saying? She tried to gaslight old dude. And y'all been with, listen, I've dealt with it in the past. I'm sure a lot of y'all have dealt with it in the past too. There's women out here that try to gaslight you into some nonsense. But hey, why are you going through my phone? Facts. That's what I'll say. Why are you in my phone? You know? Some of y'all should not ever go through your girl's phone. I'll tell you that right now. Because some of the stuff you'll find in there, man. And the thing is they say women are like cats, bro. They get bored and they'll start entertaining the randoms because they're bored. You know? It's messed up to say sometimes you gotta cause a little chaos. Sometimes you gotta cause a little sometimes you gotta do some nonsense every so often, like just she asks you to do the dishes or some nonsense, just don't do them on time. Cause a little bit of strife here and there, something to complain about because look at like Aisha Curry, bro. Aisha Curry, the wife of Steph Curry. She done been on how many talk shows talking about, man, I wish I had some dudes in my DM just so I can tell them no. Like she wants the attention from certain people, bro, or just at random, just so she not bored, so she can say to her girlfriends, so and so. Facts, bro. Listen. Am I saying anything right now? If what I'm saying right now, King Midas, what's good with you, bro? If I say anything right now that y'all ain't dealt with at some point in your lives, am I really doing that right now? Everybody, listen, you play the game long enough, bro. You gonna come across these situations. You know? How y'all think villains are made? Villains aren't made. They're not born, they're created. Villains are created. Villains are created, bro. Look at all the like your superhero movies and stuff like that. Every one of them villains got some type of crazy ass backstory that made him into a villain. Hey, I don't care. Let them ghost watch. They know. They know. They know. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know. They know what they did, bro. Like, it's listen. Heroes and villains are created. You're right. Like, heroes and villains are created. That's 100%. 100% out here right now. Like, and listen, just so y'all understand what I'm talking about. Like, look at Two-Face in Batman, right? Harvey Dent. He was Gotham's prosecutor. Now in the movie with Christian Bale and all that, they depict the fact that, you know, he basically went rogue because his girl died, right? And you know, his part of his face got all burned up and all that crap, right? Oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna get to that in just a second. But you know, that's what turned him evil, you know? That's what turned him evil. Like, he was a good guy who turned bad. Things went bad for him and he turned bad. The Joker too got a crazy backstory. In the cartoons, they don't really tell the backstory of the Joker that much, but they try to depict it in the movies. You know what I'm saying? Like, they all got some wild ass backstories, bro. That's the why they became villains. Another one in Spider-Man, all those like Doctor Octavius. Who was the dude that turned into the croc, the lizard dude? I forgot who that was. You know, he was trying to regrow his damn arm and it turned him crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, all them villains got some crazy ass backstory, bro. DC or Marvel? Damn. Just overall, see, my favorite superhero is Superman. But in terms of storytelling, I really feel like they've done a better job with the Marvel movies than they have with a lot of the DC movies. You know? I think the best Batman series was obviously the Christian Bale series. You know, no hate on Michael Keaton and all that, but I think Christian Bale's Batman is probably the best Batman we've seen. Superman, I mean, we know who the best Superman was. You know, no hate on Christopher Reeves, but come on, y'all. We know. Immovable object versus an unstoppable force. I mean, bro, that's like a quantum physics type of question, bro. Yeah, movable object versus an unstoppable force. I mean, when they collide, it's going to be an explosion of energy. So something's going to happen, right? Nothing is going to occur. Something's going to occur from it. Yeah, Rob T. Facts. They do know, bro. These women out here know. But who you think? All right, let me ask y'all this: who you think creates more villains? Men create more female villains, or females create more male villains? You know. Now, depending on what you subscribe to on social media, it can go either way. But me personally, I think because of social media, there's more women out here creating more male villains because, man, a lot of these joints out here, they don't care no more. They do not care no more about. But listen, a lot of these women now, they won't tell you their body count, but amongst their friends, they bragging about that body count they got. They doing it. These young joints, they don't care, bro. They do not care. Do not. They do not. Like, but how much of that is because of us versus, you know, what is it? The greatest sniper was a woman. Now, is that are you trying to draw like a parody basically? Because, you know, a woman can basically kill. Listen, man, like, some dudes don't know they should be. Some dudes don't know they should be villains. Yeah, John, I'm gonna tell you this right now. There's a lot of dudes out there. If they learned what happened behind their backs, bro, like. And what's sad is, like, you know, what's sad is if someone chooses to do that, especially if a woman goes to choose to do that, bro, they will blame the men will still get blamed, even though we might have been doing everything right. But listen, at the same time, if we got women watching, there's a lot of dudes that go cheat, and the women's doing everything right. But what gets blown up more is the other way around. What gets blown up more is the other way around. You know, like, telling you, if you play the game as a dude, though, you play the game long enough, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, but sometimes you need that. Listen, that thing can make you go either way. It could turn you into a villain, or and just make you stronger and give you better discernment for how you move in the future. You know? Do I recommend you go villain? Man. I had my villain arc. I know that. I had my villain arc for a good minute there. And then over time, I just was like, I didn't really want to be a villain no more. You know? Every hero. Yeah, I mean, listen. They could have went villain, right? Some of them. Or how about the anti-hero, right? The anti-hero. How about that? They out here doing good work, but deep down, that's not really what they was trying to do. It was just a byproduct of the actions they took. It just happened to turn out all right. You know what I'm saying? You got, like, you know, your spawns out here. That's what Spawn was, an anti-hero. Blade was technically an anti-hero, technically. You know? And look, shout out to the Blade movie series with Wesley Snipes, because it's true. Without him, we would not have these Marvel movies we got today. Without him, we would not have these movies we have today. That was the original. they put out there like that. So, but man, we got definitely off topic with that joint. Yeah, Wesley Snipes Blade, and they were talking about rebooting it too. Like, I know they brought it back for the what was it? The Wolverine Deadpool movies, right? They depicted them back in there. They was talking about actually bringing them back for the series, or using the other dude that they had to do the Blade series. So I don't know. And if they do it, Rob T, I feel like they have to, because if you look at Wesley Snipes when he was Blade versus when he was in Wolverine and Deadpool, you see he wasn't as muscular, right? He was a lot thinner. So either he tries to bulk up for the role, or they do it to where like it's years in the future, because for those of y'all that don't know, like, he's still got his vampire powers, but because he's still part human, like he ages, he could age differently, like just age much slower, even though he's gotten older. Now, if they reboot it, you know what I'm saying, then that eliminates the need for that. But I feel as though since he's still around, let him reprise the role and continue the story in a different way, since you already got that crossover dynamic happening. I think that would actually be better than trying to bring a whole new actor in there. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see what they end up doing with it. You know what I mean? We'll see what they end up doing with it. But I'm waiting to see what happens with this Doctor Doom movie that they're coming out with. I got me a Tomb of Dracula number 10, the first appearance of Blade in comics. Oh, damn, you have an original? You have an original of that joint, Rob T? Are you a comic book collector like that? And how do you feel about making Tony Stark Doctor Doom? Like, okay, y'all gonna have to put me up on this dynamic as to why they're using him as Doctor Doom. Like, is there an alternate universe where Tony Stark becomes him, or what's going on? Because I haven't necessarily looked that deep into the dynamic of this Doctor Doom situation. The fact that they're using the same guy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand what's up with that. And speaking of which, apparently they didn't release the Bape pack that was supposed to be representative of the Fantastic Four. These didn't release as of just yet, but if they do, who's going after these? They got Doctor Doom here. They got Galactus and Silver Surfer, right? The Fantastic Four, Invisible Woman. There was another Air Force One that they put out too for the Invisible Woman. Human Torch. You got the Thing. Doctor Doom shirts, Galactus and Silver Surfer shirts. How y'all feel about it overall? I really enjoy the patent leather. See, some people don't like that patent leather like that, though. Yeah, I saw something that came through that apparently they were supposed to release at like 11 o'clock on Saturday, and then they didn't release for whatever reason. And I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why that happened. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what's up with that. But how y'all feel about these, though? You like them, Jay? Yeah, overall, I think they did a good job. Yeah, I'm saying I think they did a real good job with this whole thing. Oh, and Jay, I saw someone do a review on the Bruce Lee Adidas joints, right? Rock T. Let me go back. So it says here. So I'm looking right now. It says it here on Soul Retriever. Bape and Marvel didn't drop on the hour. Keep an eye out. Should drop soon. Let me check my alerts. Since yesterday, they still have not dropped. Apparently, let me see what I can find here online about the Bape Marvel pack. Let's see here. Bape Marvel release. Let me see what I can find on here. So I'm going to go to Bape's website. Let's see. What would it be under? I guess the STA collection, maybe? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, who going for the Bape? Let us know if they release it. I don't see nothing here yet. Yeah, they're not listing any news on it. Okay, hold up. Maybe let me go to the news. See if they got any info. Y'all seeing the same thing I'm seeing? I'm not seeing any info right now on these. No one seems to be able to drop things on time anymore. Yeah, I listen. I don't understand what's up with that. I remember when I think it was ASICS when they did their Marvel pack. They straight up told you like, yeah, you hitting today, but we're not going to ship these for a few weeks. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know. I still can't believe Shot 01 this week. All three are 10-minute draws. They must be doing 1K stock again for it to be 10-minute draw on the shot. Yeah, I'm surprised they're doing that, and they didn't do a draw on these. They did not do a draw on the Tokyo 5s. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what's up with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's weird. That's weird. But when they dropped the other shot 001s, I mean, they sold out right away, but it was limited pairs. It was super, super limited pairs, y'all. Super limited pairs. So, I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I mean, Nike reserves the right to do things how they want to do them. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of times it don't make sense to us how they decide to do stuff, but it is what it is. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't do that. They did a Leo drop. They did a Leo drop with 5,300 total pairs. Sigga Tyler up in Denver, he said. All right. Sigga Tyler out there in Denver. And listen, like, it's just like this situation with the Travis Scotts. Like, now they're being pushed all the way back to November. Who made that decision? Was it Nike? Was it Travis Scott? Who ultimately makes that decision? You know what I'm saying? Like, It can go either way. And another thing, like why? Okay, with everything that Nike's doing, why are they only dropping these joints over in Tokyo only? Like why are you back to this nonsense? Why are these a Tokyo exclusive? Like I don't understand that. Why are these a Tokyo exclusive? It don't make any sense to me. I didn't go for the WM. Just yeah. I mean, overall, like it's the most wearable pair. You're right, Jay. You're absolutely right. But I don't understand. Here's you know what? Overall, let me ask y'all this: Nike is an American-made company. Why are you not? Why are you dropping shoes that are exclusive to certain countries? Only to then years later be bringing them out. For example, they brought the soles, even though they did it 2.0s. Originally, they only dropped over in Korea. Now they got them here. Tokyo 5s originally only dropped over in Tokyo. Now they brought them here. Now you're doing this nonsense again. Why? Paris Dunks. They only dropped over in Paris, France. Will they bring them here? Maybe, maybe not. I can't, how often do they retro SBs? Now they did it with the P rods, but those black white P rods, they do it once every 20 years or something. Like if you're an American company, why are you dropping items exclusive to a place outside of the US? Like the US should be able to get their hands on it. It makes no sense how some stuff are a China exclusive or a Japan exclusive. Like that's wild. That's wild. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I get it. Okay, that's true. That's true. But if that's the case, then why were these not Tokyo exclusive? Why were the Travis Scott High Frags not Tokyo exclusive? Isn't Union an American company? Isn't Union here in the US? So now you got, out of the three of this triple collab, you have Nike and Union that are US, and Frag is Tokyo. So make that make sense, y'all. Make that make sense. 2 out of the 3 are USA, and you said, yeah, but these joints is going to drop overseas only. Makes no sense. And albeit the most wearable looking pair too, a black white shoe that you can essentially wear with everything. And listen, don't none of y'all say the P word. Don't none of y'all say the P word out here. These ain't that. These ain't that. But in comparison to the others dropping, like the most, well, it is the most wearable. The second most wearable is obviously going to be these. With the multiple colors on there. Now, granted, these are dropping. Now, these are going to have the most stock with 44,000 pairs. But is that going to be a U.S. exclusive? Are they going to give the world an opportunity to hit on these too? Like it's one thing if you make something, like think about this too, right? Y'all remember the Jordan 4 Zen Masters? Some of y'all may or may not remember these Jordan 4 Zen Masters. Okay. See, y'all triggered something with me today. Y'all remember these? These were supposed to be a shoe that told the story of Phil Jackson, Michael Jordan's coach on the Bulls. Why were these only released in the UK? What the hell is Phil? What does he have to do with the UK, bro? He coached the Chicago Bulls. He coached the Chicago Bulls. Okay? He didn't coach a team over in Europe, nothing like that. Like Chicago Bulls. These only released in the UK. If you wanted these, you had to pay resale. That makes absolutely no sense. Absolutely no sense. And because of that, I was out. I was like, all right, I don't like these that much to go pay resale for them. I was going to try for them. I liked them. You know, I liked them. They've been dope, but you releasing these over in Europe, UK for only. What kind of sense does that make? You know? So, what can I tell y'all? What can I tell y'all? They do stuff sometimes that make absolutely no sense. Now, granted, they used to do even American specific city releases. Y'all remember the Pigeon Dunks? That was New York City. The original Galaxy Foam Posits. That was Orlando, Florida. I believe the Grateful Dead pack, right? That was San Francisco, California area, or whatever city it was. My apologies if it's not San Fran, but that was California area only. You know, how I feel about that, that's a little different. You know, I get it if they want to do it in that aspect, you know, but how Nike even come to that conclusion? Someone at Nike is like, Phil is big in the UK. Facts. It makes absolutely no sense. Tyler, what's good with you, bro? You in here at rant time right now. Ranting about the fact that Nike is once again making these shoes a country exclusive, not to the US. I was talking about the black white frag unions. The black white frag unions I was talking about. Like, how you gonna make these a Tokyo exclusive, bro? Oh, sorry, I'm not sharing my screen right now. How you gonna make these joints a Tokyo exclusive? It makes absolutely no sense. Because I said it's a triple collab. Nike, Union, Frag. Nike and Union are United States companies, and you making this a damn Tokyo exclusive, bro. Just because Frag is Tokyo. Like, and listen, no shade to Tokyo, Japan, because the sneaker culture over there is supposed to be really good. Especially like the vintage clothing and all that. It's supposed to be like really good. But damn, really? Nah. Not this colorway. This colorway is like 5,000 pairs, Jay. I don't know if you remember, I put the graphic in our group chat. Where'd I join that? I had it. I put the graphic in the group chat. Let me find it again, because I know I got it in there. All right, here we go. I got it. Here we go. There go the graphic. There we go. 4,700 pairs of the black whites, Tokyo exclusive. Now the next one, Jay, has a 15,000 pairs. Then the one down at the bottom, as you can see, 44,000 pairs. But here's the thing. These two here, right? The black, blue, and white, and the red, blue, black, and white. You know Japan gonna get a shot at these, right? You know internationally they're gonna get a shot at these shoes. So they have an opportunity to cop all three for retail. Yet if we want that black white pair, we either gotta fly behind to Japan or pay resale. And the question is why? You open it in the vault. You just made the Tokyo Fives a non-exclusive like that. Like, open it all up. Open it all up. Screw it. You're gonna make more money anyway. You're gonna make more money anyway. You ain't gonna be paying resale. You damn right I'm not paying resale for them. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Hell no. Nah. Look, bro. So for y'all that don't know, you do know they released the Jordan 85 Shadows, right? They're supposed to be an overseas exclusive. You know what I mean? They but they're apparently supposed to be coming out. So hold on, let me try to find them. Jordan 1 High 85 Shadow. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if they release these joints, you know they released these overseas already, right? Look at the prices on these joints. We all couldn't hit. Jay, I don't want to hear it. Nah, Jay. Nah, Jay. You rolled up. First off, you rolled up to social status 3 minutes before. 3 minutes before this store done open. At the back was videotaping people's shoes, talking to people online. Got in the back of the line. They handed out raffle tickets. This fool's the first number to get called, bro. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear nothing. All right? I don't want to hear not a thing from you, bro. Not one damn thing. Talking about I'm out. He going to make his little sly comment in here and then roll the hell on out. Nah, bro. Nah. But hey, listen, for those y'all that are new up in here, man, y'all need to be up on the one pair because there's the QR code to go ahead and find the channel and subscribe up to it. 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Saturday mornings. Y'all got to sub up, man. Crazy stuff be going down on that live, and the lives are lucky. We actually had some dubs happen on these Tokyos. And if you need some Rejuvenator, let me switch up that QR code to take you to Rejuvenator, y'all. Y'all need some Rejuvenator, there you go. Use it. Save 10% off. Rob T. Jay was running for mayor on that raffle line. They ushered him up front for first record. Bro, when they called his number, you should have seen his eyes was like, me. Shout out to Sneaker Tyler Radio for the link. Appreciate it. But hey, listen, we've had many people be out there picking up shoes straight from the store, standing and camping out in front of the stores. You know what I'm saying? We've had people that watch us pull up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to be a part of it, man. The lives are lucky. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put this out there right now. By the end of October, we're going to have them shirts. By the end of October, we're going to have the Lives Are Lucky shirts. I'm putting it out there right now. The lives are lucky. Those shirts are coming. They're on the way. They said, Jay, honestly, you can tell us now how much you slipped that raffle guy to go first. You did call the dude on the phone, though. You was talking to him on the phone. You was talking to him on the phone. You know, we don't know what that conversation actually, we don't know how that conversation really went down. You just gave us an overview to let us know. All right. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, Jay Elevate over there holding out right now. He holding out. You might as well let us know. Yeah, that's right. He was on the phone, bro. He was on the phone with old dude. And this is the thing. This is prior to us going live. So we're not talking about that day. We talking about the night before. He called up and said, hey, what's good? Nah, don't own no. Don't own no. Don't own no. You Secret Service Jay Elevate now. Secret Service Jay Elevate. Jay got secrets now. Secrets. Mm-hmm. Making all them damn noises and shit with all your secrets and shit, bro. Nah, hell nah. Hell nah. Wait till next time he get on. And see, Jay, you have the link and you hiding right now in the chat. You hiding in the chat right now and you got the link to come on, but it's all right. You don't want the chat to come in and start flaming you. That's all good. That's all good. Hey, shout out to my guy Jay Elevate being tapped in. Make sure y'all sub up. You know? He does. He does. Shit. I'm surprised he wasn't in the damn social status store making them noises like that. I know the one time he was on the live, he was at a restaurant and he had to whisper that joint. There's too many people around. Say it, my precious. You hit it with the Smeagol. Oh, man. You hit him with the Smeagol. Hey, yo, hold up. This is Jay right now. This is Jay's face. He hit him with the Smeagol. When they called Jay's number, this was his face, bro. When they called Jay's number, this was his face. Those were his eyes when they called them, bro. Facts. That was Jay when they called him. And look, this is how Jay, and look, when we be talking about Jay and his shoes, this is Jay's face right here, bro. Don't be talking about my sneakers. That's how Jay be, especially with them white cement fours. That's Jay on that Smeagol energy, bro. Jay on that Smeagol energy when it comes to the white cement fours. Jay, my guy, though. Jay, my guy. That's how he is. That's how he is. Listen. All jokes aside, now that I really think about it, he really do be treating his shoes like that, bro. He do, but he wears them. He shows sometimes he out there wearing the shoes like that, so it's all good. It's all good, you know. It's all good. So we got, let's see here. We got Jay with the Secret Service Smeagol energy. We got Purple Haze. He get that special treatment. He ain't got to get out the car treatment. We need one for we need something now for Mr. Think. We need something for Mr. Think. He be giving us that, although he be doing that dark side energy when he don't hit. He be getting us the Darth Vader vibes when he don't hit. Zero Dark 30 type. I don't know. If y'all had to give me one, what is it? I'm afraid to ask, but I asked it. I don't know what purpose. Jay, what you doing, bro? What you doing, Jay? You coming on or what? What you gonna do? You gonna keep sitting back in the background? Wait a minute. If wrestling's on, he may not get on because wrestling's on. I don't know. Let's call this fool. Jay, I'm calling you. Let's see if he answered, chat.
Yo, where your kicks? 26.
What you doing, bro? You want to get on?
Man, I just hanging out with my little boy.
Oh, okay. You with your son?
Yeah, just hanging out with my little
boy. All right.
I don't know if you guys ever heard of Alice in Borderland, but man, Alice in Borderland is fire. So him and I
the game.
No, it's actually a Netflix series that's fire, bro. It's like a mixture between Squid Games.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Fire,
yeah,
bro.
nah.
So we just literally finished.
All right.
Yeah, but give me a second, man. How long you gonna be on? You gonna be on for a little bit?
Yeah, I'll be on here for a little bit longer. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me power up my source.
All right, one. All right. Jay Elevate gonna get on. Jay lives on the west coast of Florida, so I'm on the east coast. So we 3 hours apart. He lives in Tampa. I'm over here in Palm Beach County. So Jay gonna get on. So Jay gonna have an opportunity to get up on here. Packers 7, Cowboys 0. Was that an offense or defensive score for the Packers? Or special teams, seeing as how special teams been killing it as of late. Let me know. Let me know. Shoot. Let me know what's up. You know what? Some background music. I've been going for 2 hours here. I should have had something going. Shoot. What we got here? Will be 33-13 type game. You think so? You think it's going to end up like that? Damn, 3 hours. I can go through all of Jersey in 3 hours. Well, so, in 3 hours, bro, from the very southern place to the very top. I don't know about that. Bro. I don't know. It'd be hard pressed if that's the case. I don't know. Oh no. Shoot. I'd be hard pressed if that's the case. 3 hours. Nah, ain't no way, bro. And I'm from Jersey. Ain't no way you making it from the southern area to the very top in 3 hours. Not unless you speeding. And you know how them cops be on the New Jersey Parkway, bro. They don't play. Although, I guess you could go. You could go 295 and then 95. Maybe. But still, you can't do it in 3 hours. Not unless you're speeding. Ain't no way. You can say, yeah, you get pulled over, though, it's going to be a problem. But see, you driving the AC from where, though? Atlantic City Expressway, that's different. You from Union County. So, No CD Lamb. Cowgirls not putting up. Listen, CD Lamb not a guarantee. You see all them drop passes he had. Oh. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on a second. Without further ado, we have to bring on the one and only.
Fam, what's going on with y'all?
J underscore Smeagol elevate.
Smeagol.
No. We ain't gonna call you Smeagol. We just gonna call you J underscore my precious. Pause. Elevate. That's better. I ain't gonna call you Smeagol, bro. We gonna hit you with the my precious. What's good, bro?
Man, what's going on with your chat? What's
What's
going
good,
on?
man?
How you doing, man?
Man, listen, man. We about damn, my man said we about the free skin. I don't even know what that means. He said free skin. He said free skin. Damn. What type of time you want out there, Sneaker Tyler?
You mean to say freaking?
Well, I know what he meant. I know what he meant.
Salute to y'all, chat. What's going on, man? What's going on?
Man.
Black, what up, fam? What's going on? Appreciate you, Brody.
Man. What's Florida top to bottom? 12 hours? Florida top to bottom is like 6 hours, bro.
Yeah, 7. Yeah.
Well, actually, it's longer than that. Like 8. Like Florida is
Rob T
longer than it is wide. Pause.
That's correct. It's very thin, as I like to call it. You know,
Florida. Go ahead.
From west to east. From west to east is pretty thin.
Yeah, Florida at its widest points is 180 miles wide.
Yeah, it's pretty thin.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you look at it, it's not a wide state. It's just pause long. Yeah. I mean, it can take that long depending on traffic.
Yeah, Rob, till you add on traffic, bro, it could be about 15 hours getting out of here, boy.
You gotta hit.
What's up, fam? What's up?
You hit traffic through Jacksonville, then you hit traffic through the Orlando area, then you hit in traffic through like Polk County. Then you hit in traffic through Palm Beach County. Then you got Broward County. Then you got Miami-Dade County, bro.
Now the pain is if you are definitely going even south of that. You know what I'm saying? You're going to the Keys. Now that's where the one road situation come into play. So,
that.
I'd say about if you're talking about like a perfect drive, I'd probably say, man, you could probably make it out of state of Florida maybe like 8 hours.
And look, and here's the thing, right? They changed the laws now. If they catch you speeding over a certain amount, it's automatic jail. Automatic jail. Mm-hmm. You know? Automatic jail.
You know what? I will say this one thing about Florida, though, Chad, is like, I'm not condoning this, but like here in Florida, it's kind of like an unwritten rule. Like, hey, 10 miles over, you good. Anything outside of that, they on you. That's kind of like the outside, you know, the unwritten rule, kind of.
Depends on the county, though.
This is facts. You preaching.
Depends on the county, and listen, that whole time of the month thing, that's true too. Because if they need their quota,
yep.
And you 10 over, like they'll let you get away with like 5, 6, 7 maybe, but you go 10, nah.
Yeah.
It ain't straight to jail, but you getting a ticket. Oh wait, there might be an echo going on because I ain't got my headphones in.
I don't hear echo.
Nah, you don't, but the chat might hear it. The chat.
Gotcha. John said, Kentucky, you good doing 10 over. Hey, John, you ain't lying, boy. Georgia is not a place to play with. Georgia, Georgia,
Oh, yeah, don't get caught in Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia, keep out.
Can they drive like us in Jersey? Listen, let me tell you something right now. If y'all try to drive here, especially in South Florida, like Broward County down to Miami-Dade, You got to understand, a lot of these people are from Latin America.
Yeah.
You talking about it's one road both ways. Up and down mountains, dirt, gravel, some pavement. Like, listen, there's a reason why insurance is high down here. There's a lot of them driving with no insurance, and the way they drive is wild, bro.
Yeah.
The way they drive is wild. Like in Jersey, we got state inspection. There's no inspection for anything here in Florida. Emissions, safety, nothing. So like in Jersey, so Jay, in New Jersey, you got to go to the inspection station every so many years, depending on the car, right?
Mm-hmm.
They check your emissions, and I don't know if they still do it, but they used to do tires, brake lights, headlights, wipers, like all that stuff they used to inspect the car for. You know what I'm saying? Now down here, they don't do none of that. Nothing.
Nah.
Nothing down here.
Nah, South Florida, y'all. South Florida is definitely you better know what you're doing, man, because I'm talking about it ain't no games. But I'm not gonna lie to you. Honestly, Texas is worse, bro. Everybody talk about Florida, but Texas has been absolutely the worst drivers that I've dealt with on the road.
And you heard what
too many times I dealt with and I'm in Texas, and I'm like, bro, y'all, this is worse than South Florida.
You heard what they've been experimenting with in Texas, right? Or they're going to experiment with.
What's that?
No speed limit roads.
I ain't heard about that one. That's
you ain't heard about that? Oh yeah.
No, I ain't about that one. Sam Ray GT on the bill. What up with you, Sam Ray?
What up, everybody? What up, everybody? What up? Mm-hmm. They talking about doing it in Texas.
Wow, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, I
ain't here we go. Hold on. Let me bring it up.
Okay.
Let me bring it up.
That's wild.
See? Texas to remove speed limits on select highways.
Now, I do want to say this, man. Right? Like, I think it's not a bad thing, but the problem is that people are not going to know how to act. First of all, it's not like, you know what I'm saying, you living in Germany where like it's common, it's normal when you see a circle and then you got the 3 hashes going across that sign. That means go as fast as you please on an Autobahn. And so that's going to be a definite growing pain for some period of time when people really not going to understand how to drive. And I do think, like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, the German driving system is just perfect. It makes so much sense. It is perfect. But over here, we already know, hey, left lane is the fast lane. Get over, someone's coming. And people just don't get over.
No,
over
they don't.
In Germany, if you don't get over, they're allowed to hit you. And guess what? You're going to be the one at fault.
Yeah.
Right? They're allowed to hit you. And so, you know, if this happens, it's definitely going to be some growing pains. Trust me, because you got a lot of people out there who decide they want to do 20 miles an hour in the fast lane and do not want to get over.
Now here's the crazy thing, though. Statistically, Jay, they say more accidents happen at, I think it's like 50 and below than it is at 50 and above, or like 60 and above. And they say because they say that people pay attention more when they're driving faster versus when they're driving slow. And think about from this perspective. You on your regular roads through the town, what are people doing? Eating, putting on makeup, fucking around on the phone, you know what I'm saying? Like driving with their knees, driving with their elbow, you know, not necessarily caring when they're in residential areas a lot of times. But out on the highway, especially if they're going fast, a lot of people, they pay attention more to what they're doing drive-wise.
Yeah. Yeah. That's interesting. I didn't know that. That's an interesting fact.
The road rage is real. Texas is opening doors for some mess.
I'm telling you, Texas, hey, Johnny, you ain't lying. I'm telling you, Texas is horrible, bro. Like plenty of times I'm like driving and just people just jumping 8 lanes, bro. No signal. They just jumping lanes and don't care, bro. I'm talking about just and you about to run off the road. Texas, I ain't gonna lie, man.
So
Texas,
Samurai, put us deep. What you mean? Germany does their driver's licenses way different than us. They treat them like flying airplanes.
So Samurai is absolutely correct, man. Like their test is way more stringent. You have like about 300 different signs you have to know.
300.
Yeah, it's a lot of different signs and a lot of rules of the road. Just like with roundabouts, bro, you got to really understand the roundabouts. I'm telling you, man. Like, listen, the German driving system, it just makes too much sense, man. Shout out to Sam Ray. He said, "Got my first pair of Concords from 2011. Congratulations, bro. Congratulations." John, yes, less accidents in Germany. You right about that, bro. One thing I will say is they said you have a 50% chance of living if you get into an accident on an autobahn, but there's way less accidents. Facts. Preaching, bro. You preaching, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of signs, bro, in Germany. It's a lot of signs, man.
Really?
It's a lot that goes with it. But it makes sense. You know what I mean? Man, bro.
Damn. I'm trying to look at this. Oh my goodness. Hold up. Damn. Look at these fees, though. Hold on.
Look at Scotty said Jalen played trash today.
Hey, who got that dub, though?
Ooh, Scotty.
Listen, hold on. In the first half, he was 15-16 with 2 touchdowns. And then he went 0 for 8 in the second half. Like he eight pass attempts, 0 completions in the second half. Like, and they were trying to force the ball to AJ Brown, who, when you watch the all 22, he's covered. But hold on a second. So I'm looking here. So hold on a second. Driving school costs, basic fee including learning applications, special driving lessons, normal driving lessons. Theory exam. There's a theory exam, bro.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you.
Theory exam, introductory to theory exam school, total theory exam costs. Then you got the practical exam, introduction to practical exam. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Tell me,
damn.
Bro. Listen. I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm telling you. Also, the interesting thing is too, when you in Germany, right? Like you're talking about people like the Mercedes, the BMWs, where their cars aren't governed. So like our cars are governed over here. So like when you're talking about they cars, just it hit and it go, it just punches it go. You know what I mean? Like our cars might like start trying to top out at like 120, right? They cars still pushing.
Well,
it's still going.
A lot of the German cars, even like your M3s and stuff like that, they're governed to like 155.
Over there,
electronic govern that. Mm-hmm. But apparently, you're not supposed to be able to take the governor off now.
Well, I mean, here they be governed, but over there, no, their vehicles are not. They just push. Yep, their cars are not governed. They just go. They push. They're meant to be driven. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Sticker Tyler Radio. I know you love that Hellcat, bro, but I'm telling you, definitely would not want to drive a Hellcat on the Autobahn with them turns. You're done, bro. Because that car is meant to go straight. It cannot bend corners, bro. I'm telling you.
The
Hellcat meant to go
Hellcat,
straight.
Yeah, the weight. It's like 6,000 pounds or something like that. But then again, though, Jay, you got to remember the G-Wagons over there, too.
True. Here's the truth about Germany. Germans do not drive SUVs. It is very rare you will catch a German driving an SUV. They really drive smaller vehicles. And if they drive a bigger vehicle, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a station wagon. And that station wagon will smoke your high performance vehicle over here. I'm telling you. You don't really see too many Germans in an SUV. You do not. Why? Because the parking is so small, it's so tight. And if your SUV is too big, you can't even put it inside of a parking garage. My apologies. I'm telling you. It's very rare you'll see someone on the road with an SUV.
They said in Germany you have to be wealthy to drive.
Very rare.
Really? No. So like your regular people can't get a damn car?
No, that's the UK. The UK, you gotta have some money to really drive. Like the UK is way different. Germany, not really, not much so.
But see, here's the thing though: their public transportation system is way more efficient than what we got. Because, for example, like I know some people that are here from Spain, and they said like, you know, even the towns outside of like your place, like Valencia, Madrid, and Barcelona, and all them, like a lot of the towns are set up to where things are in walking distance. They say here, everywhere they go, like you need a car in America for everything.
Yeah, especially in Florida. You know what I mean? Like in Florida, you definitely, if you don't have a car chat in Florida, man, I'm telling you, it's, you know, you can get around, but it's gonna take some time. Trust me.
Scotty, what's good?
It's gonna take some time. Scotty in the build. Yeah, Alpha Dad, I'm telling you, man, good luck paying those fees. Yeah, bro. Straight up.
I mean,
Yes, John. Absolutely, bro. Yep. I'm telling you, man. Whew.
I mean, look, listen, it is what it is, you know, like.
Yeah. Yeah. Oscar. Oh, Scotty.
Man.
Y'all gotta be cracking up, man.
Bro, hey. We need something for Mr. Think.
Oh, yeah.
We need something for Mr. Think. Cause we got Perp with the no footwork thing.
Yeah.
The new thing for you now is gonna be my precious. That's gonna be you, bro. The way you treat them shoes, bro.
Hey, but hold
and look,
on.
We all treat our shoes good, but what you be doing is extra, the untying, the redead-stocking and all that. You be going extra on them. You know what I'm saying? So,
but I will say this, bro. Listen, you know, I know you call it perp, no foot perp, but listen, we gonna call you early bird. You got those kicks before they even released on the next day, those Tokyo 5s. So you was in your bed, you know what I'm saying, chilling now. Oh, let me just lock this in real quick at like 11 o'clock at night. I'm good. When I wake up, I'll decide if I want to go for a second pair. I mean, to all you pheasants out there, you know what I'm saying, you peasants out there, you know what I'm saying, you did it early.
Early bird? Early. I don't know about early bird, bro. I don't know about early bird. I don't know.
You got them early, bro.
I did get a dub before anybody else got dubs.
Okay.
I did. Okay. I did. You know.
That's
Scotty wants you to do the sound so bad.
I'm gonna lock it in for you, Scotty.
You just got to wait around till we close out, Scotty.
Yep.
You know.
No shoe flexing over here, Despon. Hey,
I did go for a second. I was trying to help you out, Ken Norton. I did. Unfortunately, I took an L.
He did.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know. You know what I did say for Mr. Think, since when he take L's, he like we call him Vader, bro, the dark side, because he like to go in the dark.
Oh man.
You know. So I don't know. Maybe.
Oh my God.
Maybe. Chat, what do y'all think? Since that's what Mr. Think likes to do. He likes to go dark. He likes to go dark with it when he don't hit. I don't know.
Oh man.
RLC, what's good?
So I want to say this, man. Like, now that we are past the Tokyo situation, right? You know what I'm saying? For you, what is the next kick you think you're gonna be going for?
You know, someone asked me this. So I was going through this earlier. And shout out to everybody who's just now popping up in here. Appreciate y'all being a part of the stream. Let me see. I do too. I love the dark side.
Yep. Reading RLC, Ian Norton, John.
So I said. So wait, is this where I want to go? No, it's not where I want to go. Oh, by the way, did you see these, bro? They're bringing these laser threes out.
Yeah, I saw these. I saw this. I was like, interesting.
Yeah. Taxis, they're a must.
Yes.
Taxis, they're a must.
I'm talking about your next. I'm talking about your next, like your
Oh
closest
my!
next
I
kicker.
mean, what's the next shoe to drop like that? I mean, maybe the LeBron 40Ks coming out this week.
Whew.
I might go for those.
Whew. You know, I haven't heard any numbers yet on those 40Ks, and it's just my assumption. John, yes, man, those eights are straight gas, bro. I need those Cavalier eights,
Hey,
facts, bro.
quick update. Ama Meunier Dark Mocha 4s releasing December 12th.
Mm-hmm.
December 12th release. So now we know the date.
But no numbers on those 40K LeBrons.
No stock numbers on the 40Ks. Nope. No stock numbers on the 40K. I have no idea what stock numbers are going to be on that.
Yeah, nobody. I haven't heard anything about. And now here's the thing: are they going to do a Foot Locker raffle? Is this exclusive to Because I haven't. Y'all listen. Y'all know I haven't really checked with Foot Locker in a minute, man. But when I think about it,
I think it's a Sneakers app exclusive. I haven't seen them anywhere else. But hold on a second.
What I'm saying. Like where?
Let me flip over these joints real quick.
The J Mo elevates
now. Now hold on. When do these come out? These are due October 11th. Are you going for these?
No, pass.
The soft pinks, the 35th anniversary joints.
Nope. Nice.
Oh, now they did show. Hold up.
3M.
I was somewhere and they showed the 3M. They showed what the 3M looked like.
Up. Slow down. Right there.
There we go. See, that reminds me of the green bean. Yeah. The green bean did the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a pass for me, bro.
It's a pass. You would so hold on a second. Why?
It's a clean kick, but to me, I mean, there's more kicks out there that I feel like.
So it ain't hype enough for you. That's what you're saying. There's more hype shit on the way that you'd rather have. Up. Jay froze. So y'all passing. Oh, I hear you now. You froze for like a good minute, bro.
Oh, for real? Oh, wow.
Yeah, you were frozen for like 30 seconds almost.
Oh, dang.
What was you saying about these?
No, I said there's other kicks out there to me that's more important. Like I said, like the taxis.
So these not hype enough for you.
The Bugs Bunny 8s. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I told y'all this is an OG. This is an OG year for me, and you know I'll go for certain things, but I told y'all OGs over everything. I'm going for the Bobby Johnsons. Ken Norton said he will be going for those 5s for his baby girl in a 5C. That is fire. Laughing out loud. Jay was frozen face.
LeBron 40Ks, like we said, they're releasing here October 3rd. Okay. That's dope what they did on the bottom. They did a 2-3 on the bottom also in these.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope.
They did these dope.
Yeah, I can't wait to hit stock numbers in these joints.
These look, bro, this material look too nice to actually wear. I can't see myself actually trying to put these in. You know what this material is, Jay?
What?
It's like the Louis Vuitton Air Forces. Remember the gold ones?
Yeah.
They had a gold pair that was like this.
So that's why I said earlier, this is a talking piece, bro. Like to me, this is like a piece because I think, and I could be, I hope I'm totally wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but my assumption is that these are gonna crease bad.
Terrible.
That's my assumption.
These are gonna crease terrible, bro.
It's a talking piece, bro. It's
like you legit got a duck walk in these joints. You legit got a duck walk. Oh, there's a big kid size too. Okay.
No reply said they look like golf shoes. Do y'all like the metallic silver on any of the kicks?
Personally, I like these. I like the kick. I'm just wondering what the stock numbers are going to be, like you said.
I'm gonna pass, but I like the kick. I'm gonna pass, but I do like this kick.
You think they're terrible? All right, Scotty, you think they're terrible? Look, there's been many a shoe I thought I didn't like, and then I saw it in hand and was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to go back for those. I might have to go back for them.
Yeah, we know Sneaker Tyler Radio will definitely be going for this kick.
That's a given.
We know.
He said he trying to get help from you and Mr. Think on them joints.
Yeah, I told him I help him. I don't care.
So you don't want to pair your own?
No, I'm gonna slow my roll. I'm gonna slow my roll, chat. Just I gotta slow my roll a little bit.
Now, bro, why is there a draw on the Shad 001s, but there was no draw for the Tokyo 5s?
First of all, will these silhouettes sell out?
The black pair, they released that cream pair, and it did.
And I wonder what the stock numbers are, because, I mean, listen, if you're an SGA fan, then you might want this kick, but for me, it's a pass. I mean, I think he deserves his own kick, but this is not a kick that, for me personally, I would say I would like to have in my collection, personally. Not for me.
Yeah.
But he made the right move by going with Converse, so now he's not in competition with anybody. He is the face of Converse. Very smart business move.
Yeah.
Did he sign a 2-year deal? Was it a 2-year?
I don't know.
Deal?
I have no idea how long the deal is.
Okay. Thought it was a 2 or 3 year deal.
I have no idea how long the deal is. I mean, as far as October's concerned, I mean, they're not. Hold on. Let me go to the feed, because the feed's been showing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. What's the feed got?
Rob T, I hope they bring back the Grandma Moms. Now I'm going for those Converse Grandma Moms. I hope they do.
I don't know if they will.
Yeah. Ken Norton said, man, they're talking a piece for sure. I think they're gonna do it because of the historic factor behind it's 40,000 points. Yep. It's a talking piece for real. I agree with you, Ken.
Yeah, but like the box, the book, like all that's up in there. There's a lot.
Yep.
So I think it's dope.
To me, that might be the best presentation of the year for a sneaker. That LeBron 40K box. That's my opinion. I said I think.
So if you had the ranked boxes, you putting that over the shattered box.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It definitely.
Yes.
It definitely goes over the shattered box.
And the shattered box is dope. That is fire, bro. But that LeBron box. Ooh.
Yeah. Actually, did they show? Did I skip over the box? Because I thought they showed a picture of what the box looked like.
No, I didn't see the box.
Let me go back to it.
John said he'll help out. So I'm assuming, John, when you said you'll help out, we're talking about for Sneaker Tyler Radio, those 40Ks. That's my assumption. What he's talking about.
Okay, that's good. Helping. He gonna need it. I think he may not need it.
It depends if we get the stock numbers. We'll see.
Let me see. I could have sworn they had the box on here before. Okay, they didn't show the box. All right, let me see if I can find it.
I'm quite sure it's on Google. You know what I'm saying? We know it's somewhere, or a Sneaker Detroit. One of them joints got it.
Yeah, somebody gotta have this joint.
Chat, y'all up, man. Y'all listen, y'all lit, man.
Fact. Oh, there we go. Found it. Found it. There we go.
Bruh.
That's the box right there.
I think the strap is leather that holds it, like when you put it on top. I think it's leather.
Yep.
Man, them joint. Hey.
Yeah, that's the box they come in.
With the crown.
With the crown. There's supposed to be like a book inside, and then they're supposed to come inside like a bag too.
Yep.
So
Ken, that makes sense. 40,000 points, only 40,000 pairs readily available. Hey, bro, that makes too much sense, bro. I agree with you. John, good shelf piece. Air Jordan 4s behind you, Jay. Hey, Scotty, I appreciate you. Which 4s you talking about? Like all of them? But yeah. Force is my favorite of all time, Scotty.
Hold on, how you not displaying the where the what? Oh, I see the white cement there above your head. I was about to say.
Look, you
I
ready
was
to
about to
get me?
say. I was
You
like,
ready to
wait,
get me?
he's showing all the hype beats for us right there. But I was like, oh wait, above
Whoa,
he got the
whoa.
OGs.
Hey,
He
hey,
got the
hey.
OGs above.
Here go another one. Here go another one. Woo, 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 woo. They go the other two.
Damn, you really do got 3 pair of white cements.
I told you.
Damn.
I told you I got 3 pair.
So what are you gonna do to preserve the other 2?
Like I always do, make sure my sneakers are in a temperature controlled room. I don't let my room get hot, cold, hot, cold. I leave it in a cool temperature environment. That's how I maintain my kicks.
But that's not going to preserve polyurethane forever, though.
Nothing lasts forever.
I mean, if you put them in like that, I know they make an airtight bag, a vacuum seal bag for sneakers now.
They do.
You
They
thought
do.
about doing that?
Nope, because even some pairs that I took out 8 years later that I put on, I've never had any issues with my kicks. Never. It's just how I preserve them. But what you're saying, yes, nothing, no kick gonna last forever. But I never had issues.
Okay.
Yep. I don't let my room get hot, cold, hot, cold. Like my
But they say the best way to preserve them is to actually wear them every so often.
get the moisture out.
Correct.
Yeah. So
Correct.
never had any issues.
And look, here in Florida, bro, if that AC don't work.
Yeah. Yep. Facts.
And the AC famous for going out too if you don't because you gotta clear all that black crap out of the drain or whatever.
You should really be getting your AC worked on every year, getting them inspected every year. Every year.
You know, I paid actually to get my AC with the coating, whatever that white coating is. I paid to get my whole AC duct system with the white coating in there.
Yep.
That's supposed to prevent a lot of that.
Sig 310 in the bill. What's going on with your Sig?
What up, Sig? Now here's the thing with the 40,000 pairs. I don't think it's going to be 40,000 pairs.
Oh.
I think it may be more like half that, like 20,000. And I would have went less, but then I saw that they did the big kid sizes.
Yeah.
So because they have big kid sizes, it's not going to be like a super limited shoe.
Yeah.
Although, if they had done that, I think the scramble for these would be something serious because that box alone is crazy, bro. That presentation of the box alone and just think about from this perspective. Look how good the Oregon Ducks came with the book and all that only sold on GOAT. Remember?
Oh, I know.
So
I hit on that pair. Yeah,
I mean that's why I brought them up, right? Because you did get that with yours had the book and all that, right?
Yep. No. Sorry. The one with the book, that was the more limited. There was a little bit different differentiation with that one. That was the more special boxing for that one.
Now I think these are the LeBron 22s.
Correct.
I mean, look at the way they look on feet since he's been wearing them. Like, and I'm just more focused on the material than I am the silhouette. If this is what him wearing them in the game will do to now that other material is more delicate looking, in my opinion. That joint gonna look like dog doo-doo after a couple wears.
Yeah, I don't think it's the same material. It looks different. Like it looks like the material is a little bit different than.
Oh, it is. It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. But the way I'm just saying, this is a totally different material. But I'm more focused on the color. But if he did that, if that's what those look like with that color on that material, and the ones coming out looks like a more delicate material, they're gonna look like dog dude after a couple wears. So I don't know.
Appreciate that, King. I appreciate you. Yes, Sneaker Tolerator, he does have that pair. He does. He does.
You know.
Green Bay 13-2 over Dallas.
Damn.
The Bay.
Oof.
The Bay. What
Were they
Porter,
were they
Bob?
booing were they booing Micah though?
Mm.
Was they booing Micah like that? That's what I want to know. Was they booing Micah?
Oh. Alpha Dad said my 2014 varsity purple paint is starting to flake. First shoe issue I've had.
Uh-oh.
See, I mean, and look, 2014, look, man, like
Oh,
that's
here
an
we go.
11-year-old kick.
Here we go. We got okay. Here we go. So we're gonna get into the box here in a second. So there go the strap for the box.
Look at that.
Okay, so we've seen the crown. Open it up. These are the shoes. Look inside. That presentation is dope, bro.
Bro, that's a box inside of a box.
Yeah. So there's the bag they come in. So they come in this bag.
Man.
And there's the book with the 40K joint. That's dope.
I bet you that box weighed 13 pounds, bro.
Yo, for 210. But here's the thing, though. Are people going to show this shoe respect, even though there's all this hate out here for LeBron?
I'm going to say this, man, because I believe that I believe that LeBron immortalized pack. I think that's sold out. If I'm correct, I think that's sold out for LeBron, right? I think they did.
Might have.
If this is at least 40,000 to, like you said, to maybe 20,000 pairs, I there's a high probability it will sell out. High probability. 305 King in the building. What's going on with 305?
He said my 2015 Aquas as my everyday shoe. Oh.
And any separation, any issues, 305?
I mean, if you're wearing them every day, probably not yet.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all about how you take care of them.
Have you thought about doing like a drip grip?
No, I never thought about doing drip grip.
You know, I heard you only get like 10,000 steps out that joint. That's like one day. 10,000 steps could be one day.
Yep, he said none. No issues.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
See? That's dope.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I like the fact that it preserves the bottom, but 10,000 steps, that could be one day's worth of wear, bro.
You know, I think when people buy drip, when they buy stuff like that, that's for like that really special kick that they're not going to wear too often. You know what I'm saying? That's like that special shoes to say, hey, you know, I'm going to go to SneakerCon and I'm going to put this on, you know, flex, and I'm going to put these joints back up. That's how I look at it when people buy a drip grip. And nothing wrong with it, but I've never purchased drip grip. Mm-mm.
Hey, I just saw an announcement here. Allegedly, Bad Bunny is going to be Super Bowl 49 halftime show performer.
Let's be honest. His music is bumping. His kicks are selling. Hey.
Now, I find this very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I find this very interesting that this is going to be the performer. Okay. Do you know why?
No, I do not.
All right. So we saw all the controversy from last year's halftime show with Kendrick Lamar and all that, right? Now, Rebuildable Ryan, what's good?
Yep. Yep. Javon, he said
What
Charles Barkley. That's terrible.
What's interesting about this is that most of Bad Bunny's songs are sung in what language, Jay?
Spanish.
Spanish. There's been, we know for this year, all this stuff going on with these deportations and ICE of a Spanish speaking community, basically. They say illegals, but we know there's one particular group of people that's being targeted the most. So now you're going to have a halftime show where the dude speaks mainly, well, he can speak English because we know from Happy Gilmore, like he can speak English. But mainly all his songs are in Spanish. So now we're about to see a halftime show, and that whole joint about to be in Spanish.
Hey.
I am going to be running to the comments to see what this whole thing's going to look like when he's out there singing songs, and you have a bunch of people talking about, I can't understand what he's saying. Like, yo, imagine they put that joint in subtitles, bro. Imagine they got the Super Bowl on TV in subtitles.
Hey, you got to remember, Bad Bunny, his flow is very fast. So his flow is very fast. So that teleprompter and reading them captions is going to be a little tough.
So, I mean, look, like, when it's not like, well, imagine a person that does the sign language. What they got to do, bro. Imagine I think they showed the person doing the sign language when Eminem did a concert. You should have seen. They were like, yo, look, she throwing up gang signs. The females do like Bad Bunny.
They do.
Facts. They do. Look. Latina's about to turn up.
Yeah.
Especially here in South Florida. You know that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, come on.
They're about to turn up.
It's going to be lit. It's going to be lit.
Oh, yeah.
And plus, like, Bad Bunny, listen, Bad Bunny shoes with Adidas, people lose their mind over his kicks. He does very well. So, I mean, Bad Bunny has the hype. He has the crowd. He has the backing. So, I mean, hey, shout out to the diversity. Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. Javon Lloyd, facts, bro. All facts.
Women like famous people, period.
All facts, bro. All facts.
Ken Doherty said, imagine he took the opportunity to protest again. Look, if Kendrick Lamar ain't do it, I don't see Bad Bunny doing it. But you never know. That could be something they talked about in the contract, though. That could be something they talked about in the contract. So who knows? But remember all the political undertones they kept trying to say about Kendrick Lamar's concert?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was
everybody's like, oh, you don't understand what he was doing. Yeah, that's personally, I was not entertained by that. That shit was trash in my opinion. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, listen, all that trying to explain away. Listen, if you have to do a deep dive, like a TED Talk, as to what the halftime show is supposed to represent, you obviously wasn't putting your message across that well.
Bacon, what up, family? What's going on, Bacon?
But it is what it is.
I mean,
but listen, King Mike, we don't know if that's his voice on. I know exactly what he's talking about. We don't know if that's actually his voice. Okay? I know exactly what you're talking about. I've heard that clip. Many people have heard that clip. Okay? You can't see no faces. Does it sound like Puffy? Yes. It damn sure does. But we don't know if that's him. So, we don't know. Now, did he do all that fingernail painting and crap in the past? He did. He was wearing the skirts and all that. But look how many artists now have been doing that nonsense. And don't get me started about the YNs in Atlanta. That's different. That's different. Go ahead, Jay.
Rebuildable Ryan. So, listen, bro. I agree with you. Nike did one hell of a job on the quality and the QC on those Tokyo 5s, bro. You and I are right eye to eye on that, neck and neck, bro. For real, for real.
But Jay, hold on a second. You've only seen a handful of pairs. Not everybody got their pairs yet.
True, but
Because from that perspective,
but he said with his pair, he said the way his pair looks.
Okay, but see, we could have that same conversation with undefeated fours. There's how many people out there that say quality on my pair is nice. Quality on my pair is nice.
You know what? We should go live and have this talk, right? Once you get your pairs in, and then, but before that, we need to have our next debate, our next talk that the chat been wanting us to finish up on.
The Kobe, MJ, LeBron debate.
So we're definitely going to have to leave that up because I will say, man, once you get your pair in hand, then we can go ahead and definitely have that conversation because chat, if you got the undefeateds, chat, if you got the undefeateds and you happy with the quality, give us a thumbs up. If you're not happy with the quality control of your kick for those undefeated fours, give us a thumb down. Just curious.
And we talking about your pair, not your boy's pair.
Correct.
Not this other pair from your favorite person on IG. Your pair, if you got a pair. Your pair.
So
we got one thumbs up so far.
Yup. Yeah, Javon Lloyd, he did, bro. And then Alpha Dad said they should have done a P. Diddy R. Kelly collab for the Super Bowl.
Oh, damn.
I got a lot of pairs of shoes, and none of them look as good as my Tokyos. Kenyon gave a thumbs up. Roberto Ron said, I'm happy with my undefeateds, but Tokyo, way nicer.
Okay. Well, that's a conversation for another day. But are you happy with your undefeateds? He said yes. So technically, that's 2 thumbs up. I'm happy with mine. There's 3. You happy with your pair, Jay?
I'm good. I'm good with them. I'm good.
Is it a thumbs up or thumbs down? Because you sound like you right here, right now. Okay.
But chat, I'm only talking about quality control. We'll get in a whole nother debate later. But just the QC.
The thing is, here's the thing, bro. Your white cement 3s, how'd they come out?
Gorgeous.
See?
Gorgeous.
I can't be worrying about everybody else's pair. I just gotta worry about the one I have personally for me.
I'm really curious. Once you get your Tokyos in hand, if they're gonna dethrone your undefeateds in the position you have them in so far in your top 10 sneaker of the year. I'm very curious. I'm very curious. I don't know what you're going to say, but I will be very curious.
So King Midas, we're gonna have to give it a couple of days before people start getting their Tokyo 5s in hand, which will probably be around maybe Thursday of this week. Most people should have their pairs. I have a label for mine, but I don't think they ship until tomorrow. So when they're coming over from Texas,
okay,
they're coming over from Texas. So once that happens, we can put a poll out there and see what's up.
King, I like the way you thinking, mine. Rebuildable Ryan said my fire red 5 black tongue just
He's like, Why is that though?
I'm looking at mine right now. I'm like,
Wait, what's that to the left? What's that to your left?
Oh, this is original.
What are the silvers? The silvers?
This is the Dundada. Yeah, this is the Dundada.
Oh, those are the silver tongues. Okay.
This is King 5 right here. This is the.
So Dundada. You like the silvers over the black tongues?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, this is the Dundada of the 5s. That's King 5.
Nah.
That's King 5.
King 5.
Stop it.
I'm surprised it's your King 5.
King 5, bro. That's the King.
And what's crazy is I heard the other day on a live you was knocking the grapes down on your list.
No, I said I was debating. I said I was debating if I like my black tongues better now than my grape 5s. I was debating.
Okay. Hold up, chat. Metallic 5 reimagines or those Tokyos, Jay? Metallic 5 reimagines or those Tokyos, Jay?
Metallic Fives.
Tokyos or Awake 5s?
I need to put them back in hand. I need to put them back in hand, but I'm not gonna lie. These Tokyos is a tough son of a dog, boy. I ain't
Now
gonna lie.
you picking them Awakes over the Metallic 5s?
No, absolutely not.
So Metallic 5s are King 5 for you this year.
Yes, the metallic is king. Ain't no five top. Ain't no five top in this joint. Ain't no five top in this joint right here
Those are King 5 for you.
for 2025.
Johnny Felton says Tokyo over Awakes.
And I'm not mad at that.
Tokyo's over Awake. Okay. Jay's room smell like money over there. 2015 Space Jam Retro 5.
Fire.
Let's see here. Wear the soul glued to the upper on my Fire Red 5, not the cleanest job.
Wow. See, I didn't have an issue rebuildable Ryan on mine. I don't have the issue.
Tokyo better quality than all 4 of the Awakes that I got. Whoa. You shaking your head to that, Jay?
Listen,
you shaking your... Oh, hold on. I got to back up. Rebuildable Ryan. Which 4 Awakes are you talking about? I just want to make sure. Because Jay, I like those 5, but you ain't putting them over them airships, bro. No way, no how. You putting Tokyo 5s over the Awake airships?
You talking about for quality wise?
Don't hide from the camera.
I'm not. You said for quality wise?
Yes. I got 2 Awake 5 and 2 Racer. Okay. So he only focused on the 5s. Okay. He only focused on the 5s.
Well, listen. I'm picking. Okay, we're gonna have that debate because I'm gonna have to pull out my Awake 5s. I'm gonna have to pull those out, man. But I will say the Awake 5s is a monstrous kick, but them Tokyos is dang, bro. Them Tokyos is well put together, bro.
So Tokyo versus Awake Pinks. What you choosing again?
I don't know, honestly, but if I'm picking off the fly right now, honestly, I'm probably gonna go with the Tokyos.
See, to me, I feel like that's recency bias.
That's recency
bias.
Well, see, Ricky, we're not even talking about just like what's wearable, but the Tokyos are very wearable, bro. But we're talking about quality wise, but the problem is it's hard. It's hard to. When I'm thinking quality, I'm talking about build structure and everything else. But I think some people just thinking material wise because if you notice, these Tokyos is like a nubuck upper soft material, opposed to the Awakes being a nice leather material. So it's kind of like you have to put in a full entire build quality QC issues to really say what's a better shoe. And to be honest with you, both shoes are flawless. Like both pairs. Not one person you heard on the internet has told you that the Awakes, the QC was trash. Not one person has ever said that. And I can tell you my personal pair for me having the Tokyos, flawless. I will say this.
Go ahead, Jay.
The Tokyo 5s is better built than the undefeated 4s. I'll tell you that, but that's for a whole nother story. We're gonna talk about that one.
So your Tokyo 5s are better built than your undefeated 4s.
You heard it. You heard me. Facts.
They're better built.
Yep. The materials, built wise, is beating the undefeated.
Your personal pairs.
Yes, sir. My personal
Interesting.
pair.
Interesting.
My personal pair. Yes. Sam
Interesting.
Ray said the pinks.
Well, listen, the Tokyo Fives versus the Awake Racer Pinks is a great conversation because a lot of people say yellow seems unwearable almost, and the pink seems unwearable. So now you got two shoes
Correct.
with technically unwearable colorways going head to head.
Yeah. Hey Ricky, man, don't say my bad chiming in, bro. We talking, bro. This for everybody, bro. Man, you
Yeah.
listen, you and everybody else is welcome, bro. Please chime in, bro. It's love over here, man. This is how we do it, bro.
Well, let me tell you something right now, Ricky. This is how you combat that, sir. What you do is you go to this nice little QR code here, all right, when you go to wear your damn shoes, okay? And you go ahead and pick you up some protection for them joints when you wear them outside. You need some Rejuvenator water and stain repellent, okay? Go get you some. Because if that's the case, listen, there's how many shoes with similar materials out there? Let's be honest, Jay.
Preach.
Like the material in the Tokyo 5, it ain't something we ain't never seen before.
Correct.
But that colorway is bright, and yeah, a speck of dirt get on there, it's gonna show up real fast.
Yep.
That's the same for like an all-white shoe. Same thing for all white, like all UNC shoes, like the UNC blue. Same thing. Same thing.
Johnny Felton said, I like the Airship New York over the Awake as well. The quality on the Red Air New York, saying it's pretty much better. 305 said leather's easier to clean. You know, Dr. Rizzo, he said, hey, how you feel about the Jordan 12 taxis? It's a must cop for me, doctor.
They must come home.
That's a must cop, brother.
The OGs gotta come home, bro.
Got to. To me, the taxi is the king of all 12s. Risington, Dr. Risington, I'm telling you, for me, that's the King 12. There's no debate.
So I think the Flu Games is King 12.
See? And
Flu Games is King 12.
Yeah, see, that's 2 for me.
You know?
Rebuildable Ron says people that can't wear pink or yellow got low self-esteem. Whoa. I do it all, man. Yellow, I don't see how yellow is not rockable. It is, in my opinion. Listen, if you guys saying that yellow is hard to rock, if you have gray jeans, black jeans, if you have gray sweatpants, right? I just gave you guys 3 different colors of jeans you can rock. You can even rock this with blue jeans, a dark blue jean, right? So yellow is definitely rockable. Can you wear it with every day with stuff? No, but can you rock it quite often? Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, listen, yellow can be worn. It's just, it's not like a black, white. It's not like black and red, black and blue, white and blue, white and red. You know what I'm saying? But even then, people have a hard time sometimes wearing predominantly red stuff. Like the Toro 5s. Are these hard to wear?
Nope, it's a beautiful shoe.
Are Toro 5s hard to wear? And technically, when you look at the Tokyos, like this is what the Tokyos are. Instead of all red, it's all yellow uppers. Instead of red shark teeth, it's yellow shark teeth, black midsole. Like.
Can you pull that shoe back out, please? So someone I know by the name of Super Set King, he brought this up. He said, you guys talked about how red sneakers are played out.
Who said that?
No. Most of the community have said the red sneakers are played out. That's not had nothing. That a lot of people tell you that red sneakers are played out, and what he said was absolutely true. Not that he agrees with it, but he was just saying most people would say Right now in the sneaker community, red shoes are played out. That's why Nike does not make a lot of red kicks. But people went crazy over the brick by bricks. That's a whole nother. We got a lot of topic for y'all. But at the end of the day, the fact is that most of the community will say that red sneakers, or even if you're not a sneakerhead, red shoes is not in style. And I said red shoes will always be in style for me. But at the end of the day, people love the brick by bricks. And I thought about it, I
Okay.
said, you know what? He's absolutely correct.
So
He's correct.
so is that why maybe a lot of the when you look at a lot of the OGs, they all have some element of red in them. I'm talking about OGs Mike wore on court for the Bulls.
I comprehend.
They all have red on them, right? Is that why maybe Fire Red Black Tongue Fives didn't do that well?
No, I'm talking about a predominantly red shoe. I didn't clarify that. A predominantly red shoes. When people say red is like played out, a predominantly red sneaker. But to your point, bro, I really think that there's a generational gap from us who grew up in our generation, and then the generational gap between those who are not clearly like right now, maybe in their 20s, mid 20s, maybe almost touching 30 on back. They're looking for something different, something unique. Where for us, these silhouettes hold a nostalgic vibe to us. It's something that we know about. Why? Because it was our time. Those shoes dropped during our time. They're being re-released in the younger generation's time, and they're looking for something a little bit different. Let me know if I'm wrong or how y'all feel about that, chat. Like that's
So it's interesting. Someone said red is loud, but we live in a world now where everyone's trying to do something to put their eyeballs on them. And red is a color that draws in a lot of eyes. You know, it's unique, it's loud. So it's interesting in a world where people are trying to have like their own uniqueness. A lot of times they want to not wear a color that attracts too much attention. So I don't know. I don't know. So you just want the attention of just because that shoe might be hype or something? I don't know.
hey. So stress, like I just read your message, bro. I'm sorry. He says the reason why the Black Tongue Fire Reds didn't do good is because the newer generation doesn't care about nostalgia, Jordans as much as the older crowd, and that's to my point. What I was saying, that was exactly what I was saying.
But how can we say that and the reimagined metallics are nostalgia?
It doesn't mean all of this nostalgia
I know,
silhouette.
but okay. Let me ask you this, Jay. A lot of people was feeling those reimagined metallics because of the way they looked with the white laces. Do you agree or disagree?
Facts.
So the white laces is really what made that shoe. Would you agree?
Facts.
So do you think if they're giving these a lace swap like the black laces or something, I don't know, it would have helped that shoe out?
I think the shoe would have still sold out,
Mm-hmm.
but the hype wouldn't have been the same. When you generally talk about black metallic fives, because people don't like fives, people always resonate with the black metallics. When it comes to a five, that is like the kick that everybody thinks about when they think of a five. But a lot of the younger generations did not know that Michael Jordan wore not what they were called the reimagines, but he had white laces in those black metallics,
Mm-hmm.
and it was the white laces. Then second, in my opinion, the piping on the silhouette that just made it a little bit something different. And to stress point, that's exactly what I was saying. It was just that one little tweak that people was like, "Oh, I gotta have it." So it doesn't mean it's all nostalgia, but it really depends on what resonate with the younger generation.
My man said, "Forget them. They never watched them play. Let them rock the Walmart specials, the Avivas. They rocking Avivas right now, bro. Listen, they trend hop so much. I don't remember coming up trend hopping like that, bro. But we didn't have social media like that either. So I wonder if that would have happened with us coming up had we had social media back then.
I mean, I think we trend hop, but I mean, on the sneaker side of the house, right? On the sneaker side of the house, like I would say maybe less hopping, right? Because I
Mm,
had people I grew up with who really wasn't a Jordan fan, right? Like they loved watching Mike, but like they were into Reeboks, right? They were into
mm,
Adidas, which was fine. Like a lot of people in my neighborhood who I grew up with, men and women, right? We were young, so we were like boys and girls. K Swiss. People love the K Swiss, bro, because it was such a clean sneaker that you can do everything in.
mm.
The poppies be liking all red Pumas and Feelers, laughing out loud. Troy Brown, you are a fool, boy. I was done laughing at that comment.
Man.
Mm-hmm. See?
Let's see
Mm-hmm.
here. Oh, real quick update on the game. 13-9. Okay, Dallas is within 4. Hmm.
Mm.
What quarter is it, Rob T? Retro means okay. Retro means OG. If you not from our era, you'll never understand. Yeah, I mean there's the intrinsic part, right? About a lot of these colorways. That's really what it comes down to a lot. Here we go. Predominantly white J's don't sell like others unless they a collab. Even the white cement 4 set.
So Troy Brown, most people do not like white kicks like me. I prefer white kicks. So I agree with that. The only reason why the white cement set is because there was a million restocks on them, bro. That was the only reason why, bro. We had like 15 restocks. That's the only reason why. They just didn't set on release day. They didn't.
It's interesting though. They did somewhat the similar thing with the military blue fours. There was a lot of complaints out there about the difference in the hue to the blue in comparison to the 2012 pair. Yet, every time that shoe restocked, it basically sold out. That's a predominantly white shoe with blue hints. White cement fours are predominantly, excuse me, I, yeah, predominantly white shoe with blue hints, predominantly white shoe with gray hints.
Mm-hmm. People were so stuck on the 2012 pair, not knowing that that 2012 pair was not the exact model of the 89 pair, right?
Yeah, the color.
People, the color. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. The color. People did not notice, so that's why I doubled up on the white on the military blues. I doubled up because this is what a retro OG looked like, right? And
Mm-hmm.
to that point, man, like this kick right here is something special. Why? Because this was the first time Nike brought back the Nike
Nike
Air
Air.
on this kick, the first
Mm-hmm.
time. So
Mm-hmm.
this to me was a major must have. I had to double up, and I did.
Nah, most people go crazy for Concord 11s. 35 seconds to halftime. All right.
Okay. Yeah. Concord 11s, that's
Um,
King 11 to me. I listen. Concord 11s is the king of the 11, my opinion.
my man said I'm still rocking my 2012 white cement fours.
See,
Mm,
see, fire, bro, fire.
let's see here. I think also it's sneaker education thing for this new generation. People can learn everything MJ ever did in his career or choose to only follow hype.
I blame Nike. It's Nike fault why they not giving out history on these kicks.
Well,
Prime example. Go
go
ahead. I'm
ahead. Go
sorry.
ahead. No, 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 no. Go ahead.
You got a question? Finish up. I got you.
Well, I was going to say, don't you think they're trying to shift back?
Now they're trying, yes, but in the past, no, it was just dumping. It was just I call it sneaker dumping.
Hmm.
It was just sneaker dumping. Like, okay, prime example, right? One of your favorite kicks, bro, is this kick right here. Okay, whatever, I don't care. This is like your favorite kick, right? Can anybody tell me what is so special about this lost and found? Let me explain to you. Jordan played his first game in Madison Square Garden in these joints. Jordan played his final game as a Bulls in these joints. Michael Jordan during halftime, he was asked, they said, hey, why are you rocking these old school shoes? He said, man, I thought it's time for me to do it one last time for the Garden. Right? Michael Jordan said, but I'm not taking these shoes off because my feet are bleeding. So why was not this my sneaker of the year when this kick dropped? Because it didn't tell a story. Nike should have had blood inside of this kick. Nike should have had some type of blood marking here and give a story as to why. Something about this kick. But only thing Nike did was what? And this is a fire kick. Don't get me wrong. They gave you some cracked leather, a cute little old school box with a signature on it of a receipt and said, okay, here you go. So you mean to tell me I don't work for Nike, but I can give Nike all the ideas? Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me.
That would have been dope.
No, an Easter egg, right? I mean,
that would have been dope. But they decided to tell the story of somebody found a pair they never sold down in their basement.
Correct.
All right. Shout out to Sneaker Tyler Radio. 11 months membership.
Ooh, Sneaker Tyler Radio. Thank you so much, bro. We appreciate you.
100%.
Wow.
Let's see here. The Bread 11s. Yeah. I like Bread 11s, but them Concord 11s is too clean, bro. Them Concord 11s is too clean. I like 11s, but the Concords.
Yep. Brez is number 2 for me.
Brez is said, currently washing my Concord 11s while on this live. Hey. Here we go.
Sam Ray in the build.
Nike Kobe Air Force One Low Court Purple 120 raffles up on Foot Locker if anyone cares.
Rob T. Bro.
All right. Shout out for the info. But Jay, you going for those?
Bro, I need to go for them, but man, listen.
I missed that old pair. That old purple Kobe. That remember the one that came out before?
Yes.
I wanted those, bro.
I took an L.
Like these ones coming up, they're okay, but I'm good on them.
Rob T, I don't hit on Foot Locker, so I know I'm not gonna have a chance.
I be hitting Foot Locker sometimes.
Yeah,
I was hyped when I hit on them ones for wifey too. Nice.
Yeah, salute. Snowman, favorite 8s, Bugs Bunnies, bro.
Can you bust out some Mike Bibby PEs when you get a chance?
Hey, Bibby was something serious.
I mean, look, Jay's idea is good, but in the grand scheme, I think what Nike did for the lost and founds, obviously it worked. Like to this day, prior to and after, we have not had a shoe shut down the sneakers app ever. The lost and founds glitched the sneakers app not once but twice. The initial release and the restock both glitched the damn app.
You're right.
You know,
but you know what you're saying, you're 1,000% correct. But when we're talking about not knowing why, not knowing something about the kick.
Well, I mean, they know it to be the first, right? It's the first shoe Mike ever wore. They know that, you know. I mean, the blood thing in Madison Square Garden. Look, I mean, to your point, right? They could have, if they had known they was gonna give the White Cement 3 that lost and found treatment, they could have left that story for the White Cement 3 and used what you talking about on the Jordan 1 Chicago. Instead of telling the same story twice, essentially, with the Chicago ones and the white cement threes. So, to your point, like, they could have done it that way. You know, shout out to the chat being tapped in. Make sure y'all hitting that like button for us, please. We appreciate it, y'all.
Yeah, for real.
We appreciate it.
Sam Ray says Laker Jordan 4s next year. Yay or nay? And that is a yay. That is a must.
What?
Sir. That is a must.
What?
We need those.
What? Facts.
We need them joints.
Them Laker 4s coming out next year. Facts.
Where your kicks? I want to go and say this on a pre top 10 list. That Kobe 4, it will be top 5 sneaker of 26.
What Kobe 4?
Well, it's not a Kobe. I'm sorry, the Jordan 4. I'm sorry.
The Laker 4?
Yeah. I'm thinking the Kobe too much.
Yeah.
Laker 4.
Oh,
To me, I'm gonna say this early. I'm not saying it's solidified yet, but I think that's gonna be a top 5 sneaker of 26.
All right, so we know about a few shoes dropping for next year, though. Okay, so you saying they top 5? It's okay. We're going off based on what we know.
Top 5.
Okay.
Top 5.
Now, are we forgetting about where are you putting the bin 3s next year?
Not over Toro Bravo 4s.
We're not talking about Toro Bravo 4s.
I know.
Where are you putting bin 6s next year? Hey, Rob T, if they throw Nike Air on the back of them Toro Bravos, that's going to be a tough one. As of right now, I'm saying Lakers over Toros. But if they throw Nike Air on the back of those Toros like I've been predicting, go ahead, Jay. So, Jay, bin 6s, where you putting them at? You putting them over Laker 4s?
No.
Bin 8s, you putting them over Laker 4s?
No.
Okay, so there's 3. Off-white Jordan 1s, you putting them over Laker 4s?
Yes. Okay.
Nigel Bike Airs. Nigel Bike Air Fire Reds dropping next year.
I don't know. That Laker 4 is tough.
True Blue 3s.
Oh, no. True Blue 3s it supersedes all those.
Rare Air Toriellos 4s.
Not over the Lakers.
Not over the Laker 4. Okay.
I don't think so. As of now, pre-early thinking, no.
So I'm not going to count the Black-White Union frags because they Tokyo exclusive. I'm not going to count those. Screw them.
Yep.
Okay, so the blue, black, and white pair, those are Laker 4s?
Laker 4s.
Really? Okay. The red, blue, the Frag Union black toes.
Laker 4s.
Laker 4s. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Hold on. We're not done yet. Hold on. We're not done yet. All right. Those infrared 6s that are coming out next year.
Because they supposed to be dropping
these joints.
The OGs looking, yeah.
These joints.
The reverse. I don't know. I'm iffy on that one.
Okay.
I'm iffy on that one.
Well, wonder what Dornbecker is going to drop next year. That'll be interesting.
It would be.
That'd be interesting. Let's see here. Them black varsity blue. Jay don't like 14s like that.
Yeah, I'm not a 14
Yeah,
fan. Joe
Jay don't like 14s like that, so you can't put 14s up there against him.
Johnny said he picking a 6 over the Laker 4s.
Ooh.
Sam Ray said a pass. Troy Brown said, I wish he got game 13s were on the
All
low.
right, you putting Laker 4s over the Cavalier 8s?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Laker 4s over Cav 8s. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Let's see here. What else we got? What else we got? I'm trying to think. Okay. Laker 4s or the Wolf Grey 5s?
This is nasty work, but I'm gonna go with the Lakers.
No way, bro.
I'm gonna go with the Lakers, bro.
You going against yourself right now.
I'm probably gonna go with the Lakers.
Jay don't like 13s like that. And I wish they weren't a low either, but I recently got
It's hard.
a high. So you really picking okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Johnny, them Lakers is listen, man. It was a tough one. That was a tough one with those Wolf Grey 5s. That was a tough one, but them Lakers is, hey man, show a picture of them Lakers, man. Them Laker 4s. Show a picture of them.
If I come, I'm gonna come across them at some point. They're on here somewhere.
But remember, Chad, this is pretty early. I'm not locking nothing in as of yet. Trust me, I'm not. But them Lakers is tough. Now the Toro Bravos over the Lakers. Yes, Toro Bravos over Lakers.
So you go on Toro Bravos over Laker 4s.
Oh yeah, for sure.
See, I got Laker 4. Oh, what they drop these? Well, you know what? These are hypothetical, so I'm not going to do that to you. Where these damn Laker 4s at?
Right there.
Well,
scroll up. Right there. Scroll up. No, down. Sorry. Right there.
Oh,
right in your face. Look at that yellow. Nike. If this is true, we don't. That's the reason why I'm saying it's early renders, because we don't know if this is really true.
Oh, they're supposed to like cement these out. They're supposed to be like black in the Nike Air 2 or something like that. I saw.
See, that's what I'm saying. If they blacken that Nike Air out,
no. Oh, let me correct myself.
Okay.
So it's gonna look like, you know how granite, like you look at granite and it's got like colors that flow through it. That's what I'm saying. So it'll be prominently yellow, but there'll be like black running through it. Just to correct so we're on the same page. These are dope though, but these versus Toro Bravo 4s.
Toro Bravos.
Nah, I go Laker 4. Now, if they throw Nike Air on the back of the Toro Bravos, then we may have a problem. And I still may lean towards it. We don't get a lot of purple.
Yeah, I need Toro Bravos to me. It supersedes this kick.
Yeah, they drop in Alaska's next year.
Yep, the Alaska's come out. Well, I keep hearing January, and then I keep hearing All-Star Weekend, so I don't know as yet.
Nah, they said spring. Spring 2026.
They changed it again. See,
so I don't think they'll drop these All-Star. Well, these are supposed to come out All-Star Weekend.
Yeah. So
the Off-Whites, if I had to guess, I say April. If I had to guess.
Yeah, man. Them Toro Bravos, that's bro.
The Toros are nice, bro.
I'm going Toros.
The Toros are nice, but here go one shoe. I need these.
The Flight Club joint.
I need these joints.
That gun bottom.
I need these. With that, look at that. With that reflect, look at that. With that 3M. Oh, I need these joints. But
somebody in the chat, who asked that question? Somebody asked, do you have, oh yeah, so Troy said that anyone hit on the steel 10s. I got them, Troy Brown, I got the steel 10s.
Yeah, Jay got them.
I got the steel 10s.
Jay got steel 10s. You put the video out there too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well,
That's when I think of a 10, that is king. In my opinion, that's
I
king.
I think they should table these. I think they should table these joints.
Mm.
These could have been an undefeated 3. These could have been an undefeated 3. When I
Mm.
initially saw these, I was actually pretty keen on them. I don't know if I'm gonna go for these anymore.
It's a pass for me. I know Mister Think like this kick, but for
Yeah,
me,
he
it's a
does.
pass.
He does like them.
Yeah, it's a pass.
He does like them. Yeah. Tour yellows are supposed to be next year, and those 3s are not. No, I think those are men's. I think those are men's. Jay, how you feel about switching to these for this year? These off-white Air Forces.
You
For
know what?
chat, these are replacing the Alaskas for this year.
I mean, honestly, bro, like, will I go for this kick? Yes, but am I excited for this particular kick? No, but I mean, it's a different kind of colorway. It's something a little bit, it gives me kind of like that light cinnamon brown vibe,
Mm-hmm.
that tan vibe. So I mean, we'll see how. I mean, this is gonna sell out, but I'm gonna go for him. But I'm not losing my mind over him. It's not top 10. It's not top 10 in 2025 for me.
Well, you listen. You initially, before you got the pink awakes, you wasn't necessarily feeling that shoe until you
Facts,
got them in hand, and all of a sudden you were like,
facts,
"Ooh, yeah."
facts. You're right. Facts,
So
facts.
listen,
Facts.
it's different a lot of times when you get a shoe in hand. Like for me, the UNC, the Jordan 1 UNC reimagines was like that for me. Once I finally got them in hand, I said, "Ooh, yeah, yeah, I like these." He
Ooh-wee.
said, "I would cut grass in them." But you know what, Tyler? You about to be in timeout, bro. You saying this blasphemous stuff on here? I would cut grass in them.
Oh my god.
This man, but yeah, he treat his Avivas at a Walmart like gold. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Y'all funny.
Let's see. Yeah, I had to say Laker 4s on this live. What about the Air Force Ones with Kobe's face coming? Oh, what you think about those? Are those supposed to be adults or kids?
Pull them out because I said pause. Go ahead and show the chat.
Yeah, let me find them.
Listen, y'all know. Listen, the truth is, I'm not an Air Force One fan, right? And Where Your Kicks has roasted me because I have like maybe I don't know 4 pairs of or maybe 3, I don't know, whatever, of Air Force Ones. However many I have, it don't matter. But at the end of the day, I will say like I'm a Kobe fan. I do chase Kobe's, and what Nike has done with all of the Air Force One Kobe is fire, bro. It's fire. As a matter of fact, man, I think my favorite ones would be these yellows right here, the soft yellows I have. That might I, not might this is I think the best Kobe. These joints right here, leather quality is just stupid dumb on these, and I love the laces. I love how you can swap out the laces.
Mm,
Listen, and this check lace right here is so dope to me, so dope to me.
you forgot to mention the Nike React inside.
Facts and the Nike React, facts, facts. Nike React to me is like the go to for Nike right now. Every shoe should have a Nike React in it.
Here we go.
Yep, there they go. There they go right there.
How y'all feel about these? How you feel about them, Jay?
This is a shoe you want to be recognized in. So if you want to be recognized and you want people to really know what you got on your feet, this is what you want. But to me, this is a talking piece as well. This is really like a talking piece. but you want to be recognized when you walking around with these. We know you want someone to know who you are.
Are these men's though, or are these kids?
These gotta be for adults as well. It's gotta be. There's no way this is just for kids. There's no way.
It looks like something that would be for kids, to be honest with you. But
I don't think so, bro. Sam Ray said men's.
Men's?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm like, this can't just be for kids, but
okay.
Yeah.
Well, if it is, I mean, hey, it's dope.
Yeah.
So that's a cop for you.
Yeah, I will go. I'm gonna go for him. Yeah.
Did you go pick up the black pair of the Remember the ones that came out holiday time? Did you go pick those up?
You talking about the Kobe's last year, the all with the
these joints,
the all black ones? I didn't. I took an L. I didn't win.
You didn't try to go for, because remember there was a numbered pair and an unnumbered pair.
Correct. I took an L and I never went back. I just never looked back.
Got you.
I never looked back.
Got you.
Now Sneaker Tyler Radio, he has this pair as a numbered pair. He has them.
He does. Sneaker Tyler Radio, you cutting grass in these joints? The original Air Force One khakis had an air bubble, though. No,
I think Rob T might be right on that. I think
Air Force One khakis. Let's find out.
Those all black are nice, numbered and non-numbered. Tiffany Company needs to do another collab. Oh yeah, the Tiffany is going. Sam Ray, those Tiffany's gonna sell out instantly, bro. You know it. You know.
We still got those Jalen Brunson Kobe's on the way that have that Tiffany color. The Statue of Liberty joints.
Yep. Listen, the Cookie Monsters, the statue. I need them. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I need them. Oof. Now, if I'm picking, I have to only pick one of those two. Give me the Statue of Liberties
over the Cookie Monsters.
Yeah, give me the Statue of Liberties.
Okay, that's more of a greenish shoe, Jay.
I like to call it more of a teal.
Oh man.
Oh, God.
I'm not seeing an Air Force One with an exposed air unit. I'm not seeing that. Jay, do you know of one that's like that?
Here, let me show. Let me jump on real quick. Let me see real quick. Here.
An Air Force One with an exposed air unit.
Okay.
Let's see here. I'm Googling it. I don't see one. Because the air unit's usually sealed inside the midsole.
No, it was one. Hold on. I'm gonna find it. Okay, can you I think these popped off. When did these joints drop? Because they had an exposed air unit before. As a matter of fact, here, hold on. I'm looking for an old one. I know I've seen one before. They've even had Air Force the Air Force One mids too.
Oh wait! He said, yeah, it's a 2007 Kobe Air Force One. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me look for that then. 2007 Kobe AF1. Okay. Okay. I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, I remember it was.
I see what you're talking about.
Right here. You want me to show it? Or you gonna show it? Okay, we got the same one. There you go.
So.
That's it. I knew it was one.
Let's see here. Oh, let me come off this. That's not good. They're showing all these on eBay. Let me go to Flight Club.
Correct, Rob T. Yep. As I said, I remember one. I can't remember which one.
Okay, I see it there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, there it is right there. Yeah. Okay.
So when when you look at it, look at the colorway. If you think about it, they just darkened up the colorway a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
They brightened up the midsole, and this is recycled, right? This
Mm-hmm.
is this is, and it's not a bad thing, but they just made some minor tweaks. It's just recycled.
So that, I mean, in a way though, that's good because it allows the original's exclusiveness or the prestige of it to be maintained. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So they're releasing it, but they're switching things up a little bit. So in that aspect, I think
Yeah.
they're doing well. But that's a good call out though.
Yep. Rob T. It's not
That's
it's
a
not
good
totally
call out.
different. It's just, and if you also look at Kobe's face in the 25, just dropping opposed to the '07, you can see a little bit of a difference in the hint in the colors. So it's just like more vibrant. The upper is a little bit darker. The a midsole is more vibrant without the
Yes. So this is what we're
hue.
getting.
Correct. And look at his face. If you see, they added some extra color to his face, so that's really the difference.
Correct. And then this is the original.
See, you can tell, you can clearly tell the difference.
Well, I wonder though how much of the color of the shoe itself makes Kobe's face look more prominent on the new pair.
Yeah.
Not so much that they colored in him, but how the rest of the upper adds to the way it looks. But there goes that exposed air unit.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Hey, Brad, I'm not gonna lie. Rasheed Wallace is who put Air Force One mids on the map, man, hooping in. And you speaking facts,
Mm.
bro. Rasheed Wallace was that guy.
You like your air bubble or no air bubble, Jay?
No air bubble.
Yeah,
But
same
it's
here.
something different. It hits a little different. I don't mind something different, but
Yeah, yeah. Personally, I like it better, no air bubble. But chat, what y'all think? You liked it exposed or you liked it you liked it sealed up? What did y'all like better?
mm-hmm.
Mm. Hmm. Bro, that's crazy. We getting 3 pairs of bin shoes next year.
Yeah, man.
3 pairs of bins. Bin 6s, bin 3s, and bin 8s. So what's going on with bin that we're getting 3 pairs? Is it like an anniversary or something?
All I can tell you is those Ben twos is king. I wish, I wish they would drop those Ben twos exactly the same how they originally dropped.
Oh, you know they ain't gonna do that. Even if they did bring them back out, they'll be tweaked. You know
Yeah.
that.
Well, I mean, even the shoe tree, bro. Remember the
Yeah,
Ben
the
twos
wood,
with the shoe tree.
the wood blocks. I wonder if they'll give us some type of crazy shoe trees in these.
Says Ben 3 is limited to 2,300 pairs. They all limited to that number, Rob T.
Mm. 40th
2026.
anniversary of the twos. That's right. The shoe Mike didn't like. The shoe that almost made Mike leave.
Yep.
That being said, I wonder what they're gonna do for the 40th anniversary of the Jordan 3.
Well, think about it. Bringing back those true blues is,
Well, that's
hey,
next year though.
yeah, 26.
Yeah, but the 40th anniversary of the Jordan 3 is 3 years from now,
Yeah, yeah,
2027.
yeah.
So now when you look back on it, you already dropped fire red threes, you already dropped black cement threes, you already dropped true blue threes and I'm talking about by the time we get to 27.
Yeah.
And white cements. So what threes you gonna be dropping in the 40th anniversary? If they even do it, if they even really focus on the 40th anniversary of it, because really they don't necessarily focus on the anniversary of the shoe as they do the brand.
Yeah.
But they are giving us 35th anniversary Jordan 5s this year. So sometimes they do it, sometimes they don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and then 2028 with the 4. Yeah, I mean, from now for the next 14 years, it's going to be the 40th anniversary of the original 1 through 14 silhouettes. So from now till 2039, 2039 will be the 40th anniversary, okay, of the Jordan 14.
30, bro.
Can you imagine, bro? 14 years from now.
Bro.
Damn.
I know, time flying.
Damn.
Time flying, bro.
Damn.
Time is flying. Like,
that's crazy to think about, bro.
Man.
That's crazy.
That's wild, bro. I think both of us just had a moment.
That's great. I think a lot of people just had a moment with what I just said.
Just had a moment,
like if you follow these shoes, bro, like every year, you know, you getting closer and closer to that Jordan 14 40-year anniversary of that shoe, bro. You know what? I have a question. Hold on a second. Let me think about this.
Oh, Rob T. Oh my God.
What do you say? Why they dropping LeBron 40K on a Friday? Why not Saturday for the one pair at a time podcast? I heard Jordan told Nike that LeBron can't drop on Saturday.
Rob T. Ooh.
What a comment that is.
Bro.
What a comment that is. He said Saturdays are reserved for Jordan. Could you imagine, though, if Mike was behind the scenes saying that stuff? I wouldn't put it past him. I would not put it. Mike is ultra competitive to this day. I would not put it past him. He's still trash talk to this day. All right. So, Jay, what was I saying? Damn.
We were talking about year 39.
Oh, yeah, I know. I said
we was all in awe. And then that's where we jumped to Rob T. So maybe you had something.
No, that's all good. Keeping track of all these anniversaries. Yeah, listen. What are you gonna do? Like, it's true. If you follow shoes, you know.
He said Mike is petty.
Mike is petty. Mike is petty, bro.
Oh my God.
Mike is petty. Like, listen, when you listen to him, he said he used to fake that somebody said something to him to get him amped up for a game, even though someone never even said it. He would just tell himself someone said some shit.
Hey, they said Mike used to sing on the court just humming and hooping.
Man.
He's singing and dancing on you at the same time. That's bad, bro.
But Mike is petty, bro. Mike is straight petty.
Rob T said Mike stopped LeBron from entering the fishing marlin contest.
Hey. I wouldn't put it past him.
He is a marketing genius.
Hey, I need these Flint 13s for next year.
You know what?
I'm
gonna help you out, bro. I'm not gonna enter in for that.
Man, they're gonna come home easy. They're coming home easy. They can keep these. They can keep these.
All passes.
They can keep these.
Yeah.
These Mother's Day joints, though, you know what? They might do okay.
Pass.
So long as they release them when it is, I think they might do okay as a gift out there to moms. They might. We'll see. Although, when is Mother's Day in 2026?
I don't know. Haven't
because watch Mother's Day is always in May, correct?
Make some, yeah.
Okay. Don't let Mother's Day be April.
Yes.
Oh,
Give
hold
me
on
those
a second, bro.
rolls.
You putting them over these white metallics?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Hold a white shoe?
Yeah.
Jay is
Hey.
picking something
Whoa,
over a
whoa.
white all white
You,
shoe.
you guys got to remember, I love red. Red. Listen. When we talk about color wise, y'all listen. If y'all didn't know, red, black, and red are my favorite colors. When it comes to white sneakers, is white. But listen, and it's a 4/5. Come on, I'm more of a 4 than a 5 fan. But yes, I'm picking the Toros. I'm picking the Toro Bravos, bro.
Wait, we're getting a 7? We're getting a 7 next year?
Yeah, but what kind of 7?
I don't know, but we getting a 7 period.
It just says white and multicolored. Sneaker
Hair,
Tyler Radio.
hair 7s. What was the hair 7s?
I hope so.
It could be the hair 7s, bro.
I hope.
Because think about it. What 7s were white with multiple colors on them? The first one that came to mind was the hairs.
Well, you also got to remember the sweaters, right? Remember they had the sweater Jordans as well. Those as well. It was white, then they had like the black on the lines part, and it had like yellow, orange. Remember those? Remember those? So
These world best dads, they can keep them joints.
dang.
They can keep them. You like them?
For right now, it's a pass.
This might be a mock-up, so maybe it's something better.
Yeah,
but
for me, it's a pass.
As is, yeah, them joints ugly.
Sneaker Tyler Radio, I'm gonna give you a call. I'm gonna hit you up.
So, Sam Ray, I know we're getting a 15. I don't know about a 16. Are we getting a 16 next year?
They've been talking about potential, but I keep hearing 15 as well. But
cap and gown 6s. How you feel about these?
For right now, it's a pass for me.
Yeah, I have the DMP chromes that look just like these without the 3M tracing. I don't need these joints. I don't need these.
Now them threes.
These Ben 3, what the ostrich or whatever the hell they putting on them.
Give them to me. Give them to me, baby.
Yeah.
Give them to me.
Yeah.
See, Brad, that's the same thing I said. The sweater 7s. That's what I said. Yep.
It could
that's
be.
What I said. Mm-hmm.
These blood. Oh, I like these bloodlines, bro.
That's a pass for me.
I like these blood. Now hold on a second. What if they say they're the Roman Reigns collab?
You need to stop this bull crap. You just
Why? Is they said it before? It could be, and with all the Jordans he's been wearing,
that's true. That's true.
So if they say they're a Roman Reigns collab, then what?
I'm gonna pass. I know you don't believe me. I know you don't believe me.
Okay. These women Jordan 1s with the gold wings on there.
Nah.
Although there's a green pair dropping with the gold wings on them this year, and they're doing extended sizing on them. I'm good on them though.
With the Roman Reigns, yep. Them green 8, see, bring back
Hydros.
7 cigars.
Oh, here we go. Okay, free the youth. This might be a youth pair though. This might be a youth pair, not a men's. See, because of this right here, this is why I don't think we getting fire red 4s next year. Because ain't no way they dropping these and them red and white 4s, the kiss joints. You know the ones I'm talking about with the lips all on them.
Mm-hmm. I like that for the ladies. The kiss joint's supposed to come out on the 14th, right? I thought it was 14th.
Yeah, Valentine's Day joint. Yeah. It's a collab with Free the Youth. Yeah, but is it gonna be men's sizing though? If they do, okay.
Would you cop if it's men's size?
Nah, I'm good on them. I'm good. I don't like them.
Okay. Okay. Oh, so we agree. Give us the bike airs.
These right here, these
Must
band
have.
lows,
Must have.
and they got the X's on the back.
Must have.
Now, what's up with these joints? I didn't see these. Air Jordan 1 Premium Essentials.
Hey,
You like
that's
them?
I like both of them. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I
These
like
got to
both.
come home. The breads got to come home. But these, I don't know.
Yeah, the band, Tyler. Yes, bro. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. I will wear one bread high and one bread low together.
It says, see, let's keep the love for sneakers. Don't want to go to war with China. Yeah, Nike for damn sure don't want us going to war with China. For damn sure. All right. 15. All right. Before we get to these 15s, what you think about these Ice Carmines? They're for women's. If they came in extended sizing, you copping.
I need to see better images.
These give me off-white, these women off-white 4 vibes.
Because of the wing.
Yeah, the clear wings on them. Yeah,
Mm.
they do. And the clear back tab.
I know my sister would like this pair right here. I know she would like that.
I think the lace swaps will go crazy on here.
My sister would like that.
White laces in these joints. White laces, sail laces,
Man, smacking boy.
maybe even, you think red laces too?
You could do red lace, the Pepto Bismol. Yeah, you can do Pepto Bismol.
Mm.
You can.
Well, listen, these this is a speculative mock-up. We got to remember that. So the color may be a little different. But what about the 15s, Jay?
Pass.
Really?
Pass.
Hmm.
Nah, y'all can keep them.
Chat, any 15 lovers out there?
Mm-mm.
All
Can't
right.
tell.
Air Jordan for grade school, black infrared. No idea. Air Jordan 1 low OG Flight Club. So they're doing a low. Interesting. Interesting. Well,
that's it.
Hold on. I wish they'd make these in just a mid, bro. Just give me a UNC mid. Don't give me these damn lows. Give me the UNC mid.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, bro. Even if they did like a regular 11, I'm passing. I'm passing on that joint.
You copping these claymations, bro?
Oh, for sure, dude. That's a sneaker of the year, bro.
Oh, I ain't say all that. My man got these joints on feet.
Bro, sneaker of the year, bro.
Hell nah. You see no one's wearing the big red boots anymore.
Oh my god.
You see no one's wearing big red boots anymore, bro.
Oh man. Yeah, facts.
Shoot.
You could probably get them shoes for $50 now.
Man, chat. What's good with y'all, man? Wish they released LeBron 10s. Packers 20, Cowboys 16. Is that game? It's got to be game by now. More LeBron 22 PEs.
Brad. Good with my red Crocs.
Bro, speaking of Crocs, I seen a Timberland boot upper with a Croc midsole that they're supposed to be releasing.
Now that's work. That's crazy work.
Bro.
Hey, listen, I'm going to tell you something. Those Croc sneakers, I've seen people rocking those Croc sneakers and people rocking them joints. So, don't sleep. Fashion is changing. People, listen, fashion is changing. Trends are absolutely going far left, and people are rocking them. They buying them. Like, you have Croc collectors out there, which I'm not mad. You got I can't think of the YouTube guy name, but like he's like a straight Croc collector. His whole entire room is nothing but Crocs, bro. Straight Crocs.
Really?
His whole entire room. He has a whole YouTube channel. Like It's only dedicated to Crocs, bro.
Really?
Yes, yes, yeah. I mean, bro, his whole room is like he got everything that ever dropped.
Damn.
At least from my little bit of Croc knowledge, right? Like
Damn.
not that I'm a Crocologist. Trust me, I'm not.
Well,
Feels
I
like we're
mean,
going back to the Jinko days. We traveling backwards. Yes, Rob T. He like the Croc master. Yes, Rob T. know exactly who I'm talking about.
yeah, I don't know who that is, but I mean, listen, a lot of them Crocs, I know they be reselling for something because they be having some crazy stuff, like the Batman Crocs, the Maters, the
Yeah.
what else?
Don't forget about they had the Dragon Ball Z Crocs that were dope.
Yeah, they had
Hey,
everything,
hey,
bro.
hey, hey, man. Hey, listen, you
They
like it, I
did.
love it. I'm not knocking nobody.
Yeah.
And Rob T, I don't think I showed you Rob T. Shout out to Rob T, man. Your boy Rob T, then man, found your boy, man, right here, my Freddie, man.
Ooh.
I finally, so I'm
Where'd you
done,
find
man.
it?
So it was actually on the Funko Pop Shop. Um, and the crazy thing is, I've been looking for Freddy Krueger for like 2 years, and I could not find him. And Rob just looked up. He said Freddy Krueger's on there. I said no way.
Wow. So
So
you
I had
snagged
to.
that joint.
Hey, I'm done with my Funko collection now.
You
I'm
done
done.
with your Funko collection.
Yeah, not much, but I know I got to glow
Done
in the
with the
dark Chucky.
Funko.
Yep.
Okay.
I didn't put on my glow in the dark Chucky. I should go grab him, but
Damn. That's crazy.
thank
What
you,
does it
Rob
say?
T.
Gorillas needs to do a. Oh yeah, the Gorillas band. I know what
Ooh,
you're talking about. That'd be dope.
ooh,
That'd
ooh,
be dope.
man.
Yo, okay. Now that you talk about bands, imagine they start dropping some of like the old school like boy band freaking Crocs, bro. Like an NSYNC joint, you know?
Look, bye bye.
Didn't they have a Power Rangers Crocs?
I don't know, but
Did
I
they
wouldn't
do
be
Power
surprised.
Rangers?
I wouldn't be surprised.
All these old cartoons and stuff. I feel like they got Crocs for everything out there, bro.
Hey man, I need a Transformer collab.
Oh,
I
a
need a Transformer,
Transformer Croc?
bro, bro.
That'd be
What
dope.
about Thundercats, bro? Come on, we need a Thundercats joint.
Mm.
Listen. I wish Adidas would give us a Thundercats collab, bro.
Here goes one. Remember the Little Rascals?
Yes.
A Little Rascals Croc. G.I. Joe, Transformers. Yep.
See, no. When I think of that, Rob T, I agree with you 1,000%. I see Van. I wish Vans would do something like a GI Joe. I can see Van like doing a fire collab. I can see Van doing it.
You think so?
Oh yeah, Van. Listen, the kids love Vans, bro. Like Vans are like back. And don't think it ain't some Vans out there that got some resale. Like, and I'm not saying that means something. I'm just saying like in terms of like Van collectors, people who really love Vans. I'm telling you, like it's out there. He said Rice Krispie.
Oh, if they did cereal Crocs. Could you imagine like a Kellogg's?
And
Like they do the Kellogg's cornflakes and they got the rooster joint on that.
yep. I'm thinking the outsole is it looks like the Rice Krispie. I'm thinking of it from that standpoint.
Mm. Yeah, they
Van,
could hit with some crazy Croc collabs. They
yeah,
probably ghost watching now, writing down all these ideas. They're like, yeah, boys, keep giving them to us.
yep. Brad just said it. Vans did one for Toy Story that went crazy. See, yeah, Brad.
Mm.
People, hey, I'm telling you, man. Like Vans, bro, don't sleep.
Mm.
They did a cinnamon toast crunch croc. See, I wouldn't be surprised, man. Like just like Funko Pop, bro. You can listen. You can find anybody and everybody in Funko Pop, bro. They done everything.
Yeah, Funko. Yeah, they
They
got
done everything. You know
all
what I'm
types
saying?
of Funkos,
Yeah. I got like 2 minutes,
all
bro. I
all
got about
types of
2 more.
Funkos. Yeah, I mean, what time it is? It's all good, bro. I'm approaching 4 hours on here.
Hey, you've been rocking, bro.
Yeah, approaching
You've been
4 hours up on this joint, man. That being said, man, it is 10:39, y'all. I need to rest up a little bit, get myself ready for the next day. Got work in the morning. Wait, what's today? Today's Sunday,
Today's
right?
the 28th.
Damn.
Sunday. Mm-hmm.
Damn. It is Sunday. Damn.
It's a beautiful
Yeah,
thing.
man. It is. It is. Well, Jay, I appreciate you being able to hop on. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the whole crew. It's all good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anything to say before you go ahead and close on out, bro?
Chat. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. You guys are the reason why we are here. You guys are the reason why. So big ups to y'all. Like, share, subscribe for Roots Thinker content. You know the model.
All right, now somebody was asking for that all stream. All stream. Jay gave you the extended version. Hey, chat, man. Once again, appreciate y'all being up in here. Appreciate everybody that tapped in and rocked out with me and my guy, Jay Elevate. Make sure you go ahead and use this QR code and find the One Pair at a Time podcast channel, man. Saturday mornings, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Appreciate all the new people up here. All the OGs that's been rocking with us. We appreciate having y'all in here as always. Have a safe Monday, y'all. Safe rest of the week. Have those notification bells turned on because you never know when myself, Jay, or Mr. Think could go live. You know what I'm saying? Yep. That being said, we'll catch y'all next time. Appreciate you once again. Peace.